Welcome, adventurers from this point and beyond.
Shenanigans.
It's so hard not seeing the screen because I don't know when I'm actually visible. Welcome to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. We're very excited to have you all here.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm
I
kidding.
feel like you've said that before.
I may have.
Yeah.
I recycle jokes.
Yeah.
Paul, sassy.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
The sassy.
We need a
bitch.
supercut of all of Paul's reused jokes.
Yes. I'm still wanting the supercut of Shenanigans from Zach.
Sham-a-flanigans.
Man.
I want the supercut of your bug noises.
My bug. Oh, my bug noises.
Just Dominic making
I thought you
weird
meant me
noises.
being bugged by you guys. Like,
You found the bug.
I want like a compilation
That one would
of
be never ending.
your ass mark on the back wall
Slowly degrading.
A time lapse. Just,
I'd be okay with that.
I missed that, Mark.
We have no announcements.
Sorry.
It is, hi, welcome. We're
doing
so
the
excited. Thank you to all of you who have jumped into our Discord server. We've had a lot of fun engaging with you guys and leveling up as we interact with each other. There's even experience bars for
I
how
never told
far
you
you are
guys
to
that
your
you could
new
do that.
level.
I didn't know there was.
Yeah.
Fucking
Sick.
cool as shit.
yeah, I knew you said there was levels, but I didn't know there was like XP gains.
It's so funny. I was seeing.
Oh, and there's
I
new
saw
rules.
someone like got to level 2, and I was like, "Fuck! I gotta get more involved. I gotta go." I
felt
started
the same way.
like irrationally getting competitive. Yeah. So
That's
if
how
you
you
haven't
do
joined
it.
our Discord already, please be sure to do so. You can chat with us. You can ask us questions about the game. You can just throw memes in there. Whatever you want to do, and whatever sparks joy.
Yeah, whenever, even when we're at work.
Where can they find the Discord link?
That's a great question. I'm really glad you asked. And if you give me, by the end of hopefully this sentence, I will be able to answer that question
Stalling,
very,
stalling.
very
Very
easily.
soon.
And that is
It's happening
happening
in, like,
basically
3,
right
2,
now.
1.
I think that was
Boom!
technically
Look at
wrong.
that thing popping in there,
Wow.
just like that. It's almost like we are live. Oh my god, we are live.
And for those of us who are at home in TikTok land, you can find the link to our Discord in the link tree in our bio.
Yes.
Sick.
All right. Well, without further ado, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
Oh no.
I did that way too fast.
You gotta
Welcome
wait for the
back.
icon to go away.
I can't see
it
very
smooth.
well.
And we take a breath.
The super calm
Take
thing
us
that we're
into
about
it.
to do.
Breathe in some air as that whirlwind whips around. Previously, on the Obsidian Winds adventures, you had found yourself traveling north, officially heading to Nekrovska to liberate it from whatever darkness has plagued its areas. While traveling relatively separately, the main group traveling ahead on the back of Kylus, and the professor staying behind, the professor finally getting an opportunity to speak with his sister, who arrived specifically to speak with Kylus. While flying to meet with the rest of the group who was setting up camp, you asked a few questions. And, if I'm being honest, more caught her up on what the fuck you guys have been up to. Her feeling hesitant to reveal too much without having talked to Kylus first. Revealed a few things, but overall was intent on getting to see her son again. Eventually arriving, but not before, Kylus had taken some time for himself to chat a bit with the leader of the Western Winds, his father, and issuing a wish to bring back 2 individuals who were presumably dead. The means of their death being far too much for the basic powers of a wish, but pushing beyond those boundaries was fully within his capability, should Kylus simply want it to happen. He gave the okay, and it felt like something had changed in the world. Bringing us back to your guys' arrival, I think you guys took some time to perform a bit of a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Where Nesta and Wolfgang and Frognan, who in his sleep-deprived state decided to follow. Honey was had, cold was embraced,
Felt a little warmer that day.
and words were expressed to Lunaris. Sorry, got really loud suddenly. utilizing your basic ritual steps, but also taking some time to revel in what this month of the moon represented. With the ritual ended, Frognan had a few questions, a few views and visualizations of the world that he wished to challenge a bit, and talked with Nesta and Wolfgang. And though interests might have been a bit at odds with each other, seemed productive.
Because we're adults, damn it.
Because we're adults. We know how to have hard conversations without fighting.
Dynamic tension, baby.
Exactly. The group heading on back, and eventually, Nervarine and the professor arriving to camp. Kylus, not entirely certain how to handle the situation, decided to abscond into his ring, while the rest of the group had a bit of a grilling party, commenting on her mothering abilities, and while she did not deny them...
I was like, we grilled? What did we grill?
No, you
Burgers
The less
or
fun grill.
you grilled your mother.
his mother?
His mother. Eventually, you handed over the ring to Nervarine, who took it into the edge of the hurricane that seems to be traveling along and following. Going inside, she began to speak to the ring before Kylus did eventually come out, revealing his sovereignty and what it represented, where it was coming from, and what it entails, and who might have the other half of it. There was at least a reconnecting of mother and son. Heading back out of the hurricane, I believe everyone was just meeting back up.
Waiting for a long rest.
Well, while that was happening, Cable and the professor had a bit of a conversation about of an explosive nature, potentially creating something that could end the professor's life should the sigil become threatened. The group has regathered. Nesta and Kylus went further away, chatting a bit about the Arvalane. He seemed to be locked behind that whirlwind of a wall. And via chatting, kind of convinced her to just fucking go for it.
She didn't need much convincing.
Yeah, she decided to just fucking go for
Yes,
it.
it didn't
Such a
take
bad
too
idea.
much.
I thought it would help.
He's
Made a
supposed to be
deal.
the smart one in this group.
That's true.
I like-
Asking favor for favor, almost.
You came up also. And,
Mhm.
No, I'm not going.
Yes.
But I did threaten Kylus that if
Yeah.
anything happened to Nesta, it was all his fault.
Yes, I want to go in there. I'll help you.
This is
She
your
does, it's your
fault.
Yeah, that's what's going on here.
As you two face
Checks out
the
to me.
wall of wind swirling above you, we come back into that moment. What are you two doing?
So we're presumably, what, like 100 feet away?
At most.
Around fire.
I mean,
you're
Ranglin's probably a little closer.
You're curled. Well, you're probably with him. You're curled up in my
Just
arm.
make sure you support my neck.
Oh yeah, you're a baby. I
I
get
think
you.
there was a
Petting
watch
on the
set
bell.
up.
There was,
That's
but
true.
no,
Okay.
but we haven't. That's going to
Okay,
be for the
okay,
long
yeah.
rest. Yeah, we haven't officially gone into that. Oh, forgot to mention, a promise was made between Nervarine and Filson.
Mm.
A
Nervarine?
promise to Nervarine. A promise to protect Kylus in times of dire circumstances.
I ain't going in there with them. I was
what was
wondering
going on.
for a while if that needed to be on or off. Although now it's kind of dark.
I like it.
It's moody now.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Mood lighting.
They're dark. We're really light.
Nesta and Kylus, what you up to?
Just prepared.
All right. Well, how you feeling?
Like a week's passed since our last conversation.
It does feel like that. I've kind of been staring at this wall for an unknown amount of time.
Time just stops in here when we're not recording.
It's like Toy Story. Or in reverse.
Okay, well, let's get a few things out. You've never flown in a hurricane, have you?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Something kind of similar. I have a little bit of knowledge about it.
Okay.
A few things to remember.
Yes.
Number one, wind, no matter how random and chaotic it might seem, it does have a rhythm and a flow. Find that, might be able to use it to get inside.
Oh, I like it. In tune with nature.
Yeah, just gotta read the wind.
Read the wind. Be the wind.
The other thing, it's rather hard to breathe when things are moving that fast, or focus, or know which way is up, down, left, right, anything. So tighten your core. Not deep breaths, shallow breaths.
Shallow breaths. Okay. Yes. Very good.
Third thing,
Yeah.
just have some fun with it. If we die, we die, you know?
Kylis.
Who's literally like 30 feet away.
We're not gonna die. I mean,
All right.
also I can use these spells to get us further in
Okay.
or out. So we have to figure out in the moment kind of what we want to do.
Well, let's see how bad it is and play it by ear.
We do have to be touched in as well. I can't just teleport you.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, should we? I have some rope. We could make a chain or something in case we get separated.
I could do that. I'm a little worried it might just rip us in half.
Oh.
It's an idea.
No, that's true. Yes.
Just makes a noose.
I've seen Ghost Ship. It's not cool.
It's a great play.
All right. So what do you suggest?
I think you're quite strong. Just hold my hand and try not to crush it.
Okay, that works. Sorry, it's a little sweaty.
All right. You ready?
Okay.
Wings out.
Wings
Shallow
out.
breaths.
Wings out, Nesta.
Once we're in there, breathe now.
Right.
We're holding our breath.
Okay, we can do this.
Of course we can.
It's easy.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that about?
As this happens, I kind of like walk up next to Rangoon. What are they doing?
Some real dumb shit.
Nice. So who has wings out? You have wings out.
Yep.
Do you have your wings out as well? Okay. Otherwise, it's strength checks because she's in plate.
Yeah.
Oh no,
We
you're
see them.
still in your plate?
I
Oh,
was
no.
never told she took it off.
A tin can in the sky.
Oh,
we see them.
I would have taken it
Ripped
off
off,
because
right?
Oh,
we
she took it off for the ritual.
we were coming back from the ritual.
Oh, that
yeah.
is true. You did. Yes, you did say beforehand. So your plate would be off right now. That's very good to know.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Now things can hit you and hurt you.
Seeing that, I'm gonna turn to Neri and just. I know I just made you a promise, but I don't think I can handle that.
Oh well.
Can I?
Best of luck to them.
I don't think I can save Kylis from himself.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I think they're going to be just fine.
Oh, good.
Well, that is
He
a
does.
vote of confidence coming from
Mom
you.
believes in us.
Well,
Great.
it depends on how far in they get. If they get too far in, they're not going to be fine. If they quit while they're ahead, they'll be okay.
So it sounds like you're assuming
Just
they're
ignore that.
not going to succeed at all.
That's my hope.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my god.
They're going to be fine. He's got her blood, and well, she seems like some sort of half angel thing.
Yeah.
The lot of you aren't normal people.
I've come to realize that quite a while ago.
All right. Let me get some music going. Crank up the weather.
Are
and
you asleep in
intensity.
his arms?
Oh, 100%.
I'm literally like,
I pet his head
Oh.
while I watch.
I'm like literally walking around like he's a cat.
Nesta and Kylis, you start to enter the ripping tears of the wind before it's even fully upon you. You start to feel that as you climb higher, and it starts to. You just start to feel that turbulence lifting and pulling you in different directions, and you start to come up to that first bit of wall that is coming through. I need both of you bracing right into it to make these strength saving throws.
Okay.
You guys within 5 feet of me?
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Wolfgang's just flying along beside him.
You guys didn't know I could fly?
16.
16.
14.
14. As you hit it, it feels, you know it's just wind, but as you collide into it, it has force and texture to it, and it rips you off to the right, swirling you to, and launching you out of its space. You're back outside of the hurricane. It has rejected your entrance.
How long have we been in the air now?
Less than a minute.
Great. Try again.
Yep.
Go ahead and make strength saving throws.
Love this.
Oh my! Yeah, we're both on that one.
That's
dead. They're both dead.
insane.
They're both dead.
Something has to happen. Something has to happen.
They're in. They make it to the
Dumb
center.
luck. We make it right in.
I think it's a bit of dumb luck. You absolutely get pulled in, but you're not in control of these.
Oh,
You're not in control of this.
This is
You're going to
some
be at
Riptide
disadvantage
shit.
for this next check.
Okay.
As you enter the wind, some slipstream catches like the lower half of your guys' torso and slips you underneath. Everyone who is observing, they're gone. You cannot see them anymore. They just
It's going great.
into this hurricane, and Nirvarin goes, "Uh-oh." You are both pulled in, but not of your own volition. You're hardly flying at this point. You're just being thrown around.
Find the rhythm! Find the rhythm!
As you're screaming, you start to get pelted by dirt, and you look up, and there is a massive tree flying your guys' way. I need dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Oh, this is so good.
7.
7 fails.
13.
13 fails.
Fuck.
You each take 25 points of bludgeoning damage. As a massive tree is, like a redwood, was torn out of the ground and just collided into your sides. You feel like some of your ribs crack and like your shoulder temporarily is like dislocated, and you flip up into the air. What do you guys do now that you have resolved your natural one? You're flying to just keep in pace with where you are currently.
Was that a tree?
I didn't really see it. It kind of snuck up on me.
With your passive perception, you can see a massive chunk of ground, like just a rock, is flying directly towards you guys now.
Right. Further in.
In.
Curving in, I want another dexterity saving throw since you guys reacted quick enough at advantage.
At advantage?
At advantage for this one to dodge this rock.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, you succeed.
13.
13?
13.
13 fails. Half damage. Uh, 28 points of bludgeoning damage to you, cut in half, 14 for you.
Ooh, that got you. Are you alright?
Kylus is just like spinning out in the air, and then he's like whipped down underneath again. You're just like trying desperately to like correct him in that moment, but you begin to fly further in. With this next check, I need one of you, both of you, one of you with advantage, or each of you by yourself to make a survival check to figure out where the fuck you are in space.
They're in space now?
Stop.
Go with advantage.
Alright.
Yeah, shallow breathing ain't gonna help you in space.
Oh, I don't teetered up with 20.
Advantage, you could roll so.
It's 18.
Fails. You are just flipped upside down. I'm gonna have you. You're gonna move, I imagine, in a direction.
Uh-huh.
I need you to roll me a d4.
Okay.
This is bonkers.
This is pretty nuts.
Oh, let's try that again.
Frogman still
That
has
was
the
a
wrong
3.
rest.
That was a 3.
Poor baby.
You all begin to fly. You're starting to fight against that pull of wind, and then it like alternates drastically as you've like gone through a different layered section of this hurricane, and now you're flying with the wind, and it's launching you forward. Something you don't see swinging out of there. Another one of those trees flying through. I need another dexterity saving throw.
Straight roll or?
Straight roll.
Part where you get knocked unconscious and die.
18.
18 fails.
12.
12 fails.
Succeeds.
Okay, that's low.
Love that.
16 points of bludgeoning damage to both of you.
Are you okay? We need to get out of here.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna try and pull her in and then change into my shadow form. Fear Stalker.
Your wings bulging out of your back, erupting forward, your feline form appearing, which now looks like this, chat.
Woo!
Viewers.
Is that it?
And all shall take
It's the
time.
closest thing to it. It is a blue shadow dragon. Yeah.
But he's like a cat dragon, right?
A more cat form, yeah.
I'm
It's a
gonna
little more
try and-
panther-like.
Pull her in so that if anything's gonna hit, it's gonna hit me first.
Oh,
Okay. You... Okay.
wow.
Are you fully protecting her against anything she would take?
Yeah.
Just so you know the mechanics of what that will mean. You will be vulnerable to said damage.
Okay.
You are allowing yourself to be hit to keep her
Yes.
safe. Okay. You'll take the full brunt of damage and then some.
Oh God, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Don't. I'm at full hit
You're
points in this
fine?
form. Yeah.
Oh, God,
Okay.
cool.
I get new hit points in this form.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
It's polymorph.
Choosing
Yeah.
a direction, since you're the one flying,
The right way. Of
I need a
course.
survival check.
The DC is 3.
It's a T-Rex.
Yeah, right?
survival.
I mean, I think it sounds like every one of these DCs is like 20.
I got a +1. Let's go.
Let's go.
13.
13 fails. Roll me a d4.
Well, I'm really enjoying this. On the ground. It's safe.
2. Strangely enough, that is the forward direction.
Yeah.
All right. Flying forward by sheer luck by this point.
Yes.
You start to move into another wall of wind you're suddenly struck against, ripping you off to the side. I need a strength saving throw.
Thank God.
I think I ate too many gushers.
I bet. You had that coming.
21.
Is the DC to break through this wall of wind. Bursting through that space, you start to notice the wind gets a little slower through
This
that
thing's
last
strong.
bit of wall. And as you continue flying forward, you're starting to see all the lightning that is now approaching you. I need a dexterity saving throw, please, as a lightning bolt comes streaking towards you.
Almost
100.
a natural. 8.
That is a failure. She will take damage unless you absorb it.
I'll absorb it.
Okay.
You're about to get blasted. You're about to see his skeleton.
Get back, move!
Skeleton. How many hit points does he have?
136.
Oh no!
I'm gonna take 64. I'm calling it.
29 points of lightning damage doubled to 58 points of lightning damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
The DC is 29.
I literally have to roll a natural 20 to stay in this form.
Oh God.
Well, because it was 58 points of damage. So yeah, a 24
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
No,
can I
29.
or 29.
can I give him guidance?
As a reaction.
Guidance doesn't help with saving throws. Resistance does.
If you-
Oh no!
Less?
9.
As the lightning courses through you, you just can't maintain the form of shadow, and you are ripped out of it. I will allow a strength check on both of your guys' parts to see if you guys can grab hands and stay together in this moment.
Mm,
You got this.
come on.
You're the strong one. Come on. No pressure.
Does her athletics feat do anything with this?
21.
11.
11. You make up the difference. You're like flailing coming out of the form. You're like, fuck, that hurt! And you just feel a very strong right on your wrist, and Nessa's right there with you.
You're not going anywhere.
All right, are we going further in?
You hear lightning is starting to build up again.
Out of there.
I think we should pull out.
All right. I'll pull her in and dimension door.
You dimension door back 500 feet, putting yourself right at the edge of the entrance. I need another strength saving throw as the wind is still whipping you around. You're
Double
almost
that.
out.
Double that once.
Double that once again.
10.
19.
19. Because you succeed in your holding hands, I'm going to allow you advantage. You've got a 10 on this one. Roll to see if you get higher.
Got a little higher. 12.
12. Kylus, as you go out, ripped out of your hands and she is gone. You cannot see her. You're outside the wall. Nessa, you rocket off into the wind.
Do we just see
I'll burn
just
my-
Kylus
see
come
him
out?
come
I'll burn
out?
my regular teleport to go inside.
Ripping. You see him leave. He turns around, looks, and just goes back in.
I'm just gonna turn.
Start eating snacks.
Sister,
Mm-hmm.
you might need some help.
I would if I could.
I think they got it. I think they got it.
What if you
You're
could?
The Arvalane know to expect her. This is not my accent. The Arvalane know to expect her.
I'm not saying help her get in. Help her get out.
Roll a persuasion check. At advantage, it's your sister.
-7 though.
Because it's your sister.
6. No.
No.
Sorry, other way around. 4.
Oh, God. She starts to and like levitate off the ground ever so slightly, but she's not going. She's just kind of getting ready in case it gets a bit bad. You two pulled off. I would like a perception check to see if you can even see her.
Cough.
10.
10. Loss of sight. Nessa, you are flung off flying in a random direction. What are you up to?
I'm gonna be yelling at the Arvalane, and I'm gonna say, "If you can hear me, I'm from Lamitsa. I'm trying to find you for fuck."
Lightning coursing through. You can barely make out the light of it behind whatever layers of walls of wind are present in this hurricane. You are met with the sound of thunder.
Ugh. How many minutes has it been?
I'd say it's nearing. It's all your minutes up. I would say your minutes up at this point, unless you want to.
That's fine. Yeah, I have one more.
Okay,
Carl.
more wings
I'm gonna try and push against the wind to try and get out of the.
colliding against it. Roll me another strength saving throw.
Just teleported in. Start.
Dirty 20.
20.
Dirty.
You burst out, way off in a different direction from the main camp at this point, but you still have that like the dipping ever so slightly, but you have like control of all of your facilities at this point.
Can I see Kylus anywhere?
Nope. Kylus. As you looked desperately, you are whipped away again. What are you doing?
Ness! I'll look again, see if I can find her.
Roll me a perception check.
18.
18. You don't see her, but you do see the hurtling tree whipping over at you. Dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Can I teleport?
No, because this is a forced event for you. This
Love
isn't
it.
happening on your turn.
Love it.
That's not Nesta.
Yeah, you see it like Nesta! Whoa!
God damn it.
Oh god.
16.
16. 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm out.
Oh no!
Oh.
Do I see him anywhere?
Roll me a perception check.
Come on.
You are the wind?
Yeah.
Leave in the wind.
It's definitely been helping me.
14.
14. It is just walls of snow and dust and dirt flying through. Niravarine starts to float a little bit higher and begins to take off.
Oh my god.
Floating unconscious.
Mommy!
Okay. Do I see Nesta come out?
Roll perception check.
She's like on the other side of the hurricane.
18.
18. She's not on the other side of the hurricane, but she is way, way off. She's probably like almost a mile away from her original point.
Ooh. I'm gonna look over to Rangwin. She's far away, but do you think you can make a link?
Can I from that far away?
Does it say there's a distance when establishing it? I know once you've established it, it goes up to a certain.
I can't remember if they have to
certain
be like
space.
within 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm not sure
first,
either.
Or if it's just anything you can see.
While we're establishing that, Nesta, is there anything you would like to do?
Kylus, where are you?
You don't see him currently.
God damn it.
If you would like to make another check, or
Jump back
you
in.
can hop back in.
I'll make another check.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check. I will say with what you got a 14 last time,
Yeah.
you do notice the party like way, way off away from where you originally entered.
Okay.
So you were.
I just do
If
one
I
of
see
these.
her, yeah, if I see her, I'm gonna try and wave her down.
You see near Verena's going directly into the hurricane right now.
Oh god.
Wouldn't mess my young little man on.
I don't want to know about any of this.
Can I see her?
Can you
22.
see- Yes, you can see her.
22.
6 hours. Connection.
And you can just see her, and then you can establish it.
If I can see her, then I can establish the
That's
connection.
fucking awesome.
Amazing.
As you feel that thumb press right into the back of your head, it distracts you momentarily, but then you see whipping around rather rapidly a form. Smaller than a tree for sure.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Roll me a strength saving throw to get in there. Are you going in there, or are you trying to reach in and catch him?
Reach in and catch.
Okay. I'll lower the DC for that.
Yay.
Yay. Can I help unconscious and dying?
10 is cocked. 17.
16 was the DC.
Ooh.
Busting your in there, you catch something that feels like a person.
Pull.
But it's
ripping
not.
him out, and it's a different person now.
It's the overlay!
It's Gale of Waterdeep.
No!
Put him back.
You
That's
have
his
replaced-
arm.
The worst character!
Here's your new character sheet. He is playing Gale of Waterdeep.
I kill myself. Sorry, unalive myself.
Great, a scroll pops and it asks you to revive yourself. As you wrench him out, he has this massive gash on the top of his forehead that he is just bleeding out currently.
Cuts.
We'll roll one more. Okay.
Cure wounds.
Boom. 2d8. Plus your wisdom.
You repair cure wounds today?
Shabra. Let's have it.
Do you mean healing
If I
word?
can find it. Healing word. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. 2d4.
10.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and reach out psychically to Miss Nesta and go, so, how things going out there?
You stabilize him. You were at 1 failure and 1 success. Your first one was a 3.
Do you, need help?
We're okay.
You come to consciousness, Kylus.
We're okay. I've got him. We're coming back.
Did they live?
Kind of right myself, because my wings are still out.
That's
It
true.
looks like
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
Nice.
Curling around the edge of the hurricane at this point is Nirvarine, who has been looking inside and sees the both of you and stops.
God. Hi.
Well, you lot are worse for wear.
Ah, we're fine. Let's try again, you know?
No. We're good.
Sorry, that might be the head wound.
We're okay. You okay?
Yeah, thanks for not letting go. Appreciate that.
Oh, I did let go for a
Yeah, I
little
know,
bit.
but you got me again,
Oh.
so...
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, alright?
We should go
He
down.
chose to do this with you.
Do it
Yeah.
again too.
Maybe not such a great idea.
Next time
My
we just teleport further in.
That's a good idea. Wait, no, we can't do this again. My wings don't have very long. I should probably get down.
You feel all the electricity in your body starts to rise. The hair begins to rise on the back of your neck. Just your regular hair begins to rise ever so slightly.
What happened?
Keep close to me. I'll guide you back down.
Okay.
She can give you a flight.
Oh, that's sick.
She's sharing her flight.
Oh, thank you. I'll let go of you.
It's alright.
Flying and talking.
Okay, so that didn't go great.
But we could try again. Maybe get the others involved. I mean, it's gonna be a whole thing. Larry
It's
can
fine.
Come up with a million plans.
Look, they're not going anywhere. We'll know how to find them. I think what's most important now is helping Wolfgang. I can find them another time.
I do know another way in.
You're home.
And I did promise, and you don't owe me a favor right now. So once I get you inside, then you owe me. Big time.
Fair. Okay.
Till then, enjoy your freedom.
Oh, you're one to talk. Remember, you still owe me.
I remember vividly.
Flying back to the rest of the group. You descend and land,
Red
Beaten.
standing there with her
but safe.
arms folded.
And I'm kind of like trying to affect her same kind of attitude and stance.
Hey.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
And more.
Looking at you, you're with them?
Yeah, I did laugh. That's Kylos too.
You guys look great.
Feel great.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Should try sometime.
I would love to. Can we go right now?
Maybe later.
Oh, okay.
Renguin's gonna kick some dust and go, stubborn fools, and then walk back towards camp.
Kind of like
What a line.
look at you two. Then turn and go follow her back.
Okay.
We kind of catch up to you. Being mad at them's fun.
I don't get it. I like when you're a wee bit reckless. It's fun.
It was a valiant attempt.
Valiant. Not
If nothing else.
I thought you were going to say boneheaded.
You need to try things. You need to fail at them too.
Well, you're very calm for someone who almost got his son killed.
It's fine.
I'm fine.
Okay.
He has people who protect him.
Well, thanks, both of you.
You're not. God, you and Wolfgang are so similar. You're not gonna blame yourself,
No,
are you?
no, I'm already over it.
Obviously.
With
I'm
an-
not the best at
With an
reading
insight check of 31, are you over it?
No! No! Of course not.
people. I'm not the best at reading people, and even I can tell.
I'm going to bed. Thank you, both of you, very much. I'll find them, one way or another. I'm not losing hope.
Just a matter of time, Pancake.
I was walking away and I freeze. Mm-hmm.
Shoot something at him. Knock him out again.
Guiding bolt. You live and die by my hand.
He just falls over.
Good night. Walk away.
Her and Wolfie tend to blame themselves for everything.
I can relate.
Yeah, but you're actually to blame for something.
Gotcha.
Can
you not?
I'm just saying. Choices were made. Choices were made tonight as well.
Mhm.
It's not her fault.
Well,
sticking around till morning.
What was the plan?
I have a few more questions for you at some point. Maybe in
course.
the morning.
All right, that's my cue. Like, go to bed.
You already left.
Yeah, you already
I
left.
thought you guys were hanging out. You were just there as well, right?
She
You
left.
said you
Yeah,
were
she
following me
stormed off.
walking
Yeah.
away. Yeah, I
never
stormed
mind.
off. I
You
stormed off
off.
with her.
I thought you. No, no.
You had a line.
Well, again, I can take a bit of a watch if
Yeah, I need some rest. I feel like I got hit by a tree.
probably did.
It's like a big tree, like a redwood.
How far in did you make it?
Past 2 walls. Going on 3rd, but she wanted to pull out, so.
What was that, the lightning? The lightning corridor.
How many corridors are there?
I'd say you were over halfway there.
Alright. A few more spells. Right as rain.
What kind of spells?
Teleportation.
Oh, that's not going to get you in.
Giant beast form.
They have wards against teleportation.
Oh. Shit.
They don't want random things just popping in there.
That's fair. About those plums.
Hmm?
That could get us inside.
Sure.
And you can too.
I can't. I can. I'm just not willing to.
Fine.
It's her test.
Yeah. Want her to have a win.
And she'll get one. But I don't want it cheapened by outside forces. You're an ally. You can help.
You saying you're not an ally, Mom?
I guess you got me there. I'm too closely connected. How about that?
Alright. Does the Arvalane work for my father?
No. They're separate. As far as I'm aware, most of the Boundless Blue isn't even aware that the Arvalane watch over the portal.
It's quite interesting. Well, I need some rest. And I got questions for you tomorrow, and I'm sure the rest of them do too. So, I'll leave it be for now.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night. Oh, I can't get on my ring. Shit. Look for a place to brood and sleep.
Brooding and sleeping approaches.
Wolf
Nesta.
other arm.
Are you setting up the dome?
Yes.
Okay. Who will be sleeping in said dome?
That means me too.
I took first watch.
Yeah.
But
You can
then I
still
will
like rest.
sleep in the
Yeah,
dome
you can pop in and
afterwards.
pop out. The only one who can't pop in and pop out is Nesta.
I'll rest. When my sister's taking watch, I'll ask her to wake me up after she's done.
Okay. So, first watch approaches. Who is everyone resting inside the dome?
Ooh, I got bad news.
It's a
Not
ritual,
spell
don't
slot.
worry. It's a ritual.
Oh, it's a ritual, it's a ritual, it's a
ritual.
ritual. Love it, love it.
That's why it's such a good spell. You ritually cast, creating that dome of starlight present before you. Everyone's resting in there.
I'm taking first watch.
Yes, we'll take first watch. Okay. Who's taking second?
I'll take second then.
Okay.
You taking it?
I was going to take it after my mom. So,
Okay.
wherever she steps
Your
in the
sister?
watch.
You mean your sister?
Sister, whatever.
That's weird.
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip. The weirdest of Freudian slips. Nirvarin can take a second watch unless you guys are wanting to take watches.
Oh, I don't want to take a watch.
Nirvarin will take the second one then,
I'll
and
take
then
the third.
and then the professor will take the third. All right. As the dome is present, all who accompany its space immediately feel the relief of the cold. The cold is gone. It is perfectly temperate within this dome, which means no con saves.
Yay.
First watch begins. Ranguin,
Yes.
stepping outside of the dome, please make me a perception check. At disadvantage,
Where?
because it's dark.
Ooh, a nat 20 and a 12. So 15.
15. Occasionally, as the evening goes by, you hear the distant roar of a dragon and the occasional lightning coursing through. Though, as you're looking over the hurricane, it seems like it's almost slowed down a bit. Like it picked up in pace at the presence of a challenger.
Mm.
But when no one was present, it adjusted.
Interesting.
But overall, the evening is quiet for you. You wake. Jostle, Nirvarine awake. Who sits up. How was it?
Anticlimactic.
I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Whatever. She goes into the dome.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it was just condescending what you said to me. It was anticlimactic. That's all I meant.
I was just trying to jab a rib.
Yeah, you don't know people very well, do you?
I guess I don't know you very well.
Most people don't. Look, I'm sorry. I'm a little...
On edge?
That's not what I was going to say.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
Whatever. I'm going to sleep.
I'm on edge. You're on edge.
I'll show you who's on edge. Pulls out a knife. Right. She leaves. Has her watch.
Oh.
Oh, but my perception's nuts. Okay.
First low roll of her life.
She rolled a 6 and got a 16.
Nice.
Oh, wait, disadvantage. Fuck. Okay. Damn. I wanted the 19. Unconsciousness keeps you all. Wolfgang.
Hi.
Got him.
How's it going?
Place yourself somewhere in Nekrovska. Where would you be if all was calm and well?
Home.
Any particular part of the rooms?
Probably the training grounds out back.
Okay.
You know.
Bit of the snow gently falling within its space. You find yourself sparring and training with a dummy nearby.
Yeah, my brother.
Got him.
You know it's your brother. But to anyone else who were to observe this type of a dream, this individual appears faceless. Not face torn off or removed or anything, but just
Aw,
blank.
boo.
And whatever voice or word or thought appears, it's just mumbling in his voice. Murmurs. But you understand the intention of it. And as you wipe some of the sweat away, you take a moment to look up. And the skies are nice and clear. Starlight everywhere. And that singular, large orange moon floating in the sky. Looking back down, you find yourself surrounded in that starlight, in that starry expanse.
Like a beacon almost. Like a spotlight.
Not so much a spotlight, it's just light all around you, no matter, like starlight dots everywhere you look. The ground is no longer there, your home is no longer there, your brother gone. It's just you. You in the sky with the stars and the moon.
Wolfgang in the sky.
With an RS. What do you do?
Looking around, I got the shield and my spear. Do I still have the things that I had?
You have
And
equipment that would be upon your person.
Kind of just, let this shield drop and stab the spear into the ground.
You expect it. You're hoping ground is present,
Well,
but
and I let
and
go.
it does stick
Okay.
into something that isn't visually present.
Okay. Kind of looking at.
Though it seems the expanse goes off forever, except for that moon.
This is odd. Hello? Is this like a vision?
Is this thing on?
It's your feedback vision right now.
Kind of like scratching my head. Anything? No? I'm looking at the moon. So, is this a Lunaris thing? Is this a Victor thing? What kind of thing is going on here? How long is Dominic going to make me deal with this?
Until it's not.
One of us will give up
interesting.
first.
What does he say the keyword?
Spoon feed me, DM.
All right, well. She wants something. This is a Lunaris thing. Kind of like squinting at the moon. It's orange. Hey! You got something to say? So tired of talking to myself.
Screaming at the moon.
I wonder if anybody, if I'm sleeping and talking, I wonder if they can hear me yelling.
You are without doubt the strangest one I've ever looked to. As you turn around, you see, standing probably 17, 18 feet tall, in this orange creamsicle gown that descends down her, in all her glory and beauty, is Lunaris.
Lucky.
Starlight fleckles her face. I think I just made up a word.
You did. Moon past it. Strange how?
I don't know. More people in these states find themselves in reverence, drop to their knees and pray, say something to the moon. You decided to yell at me.
I mean, you put me in a very strange situation. And I've been in a lot of strange situations lately, so, you know.
You think you'd be more accustomed to them.
You'd be surprised. No. So, how's it going? Should I bow? Is that a thing?
Suh.
You gotta understand, I'm kind of new to this whole godly worship thing. So is that a thing? Do I bow? Do I get to my knees? How does this work?
You can show your reverence in any way that you deem fit.
Oh, I'll continue to stand here then.
Very well.
We had a great ceremony
Dick
today. I don't know if you watched it.
It's partially why I'm here.
Oh, nice. Did I do something wrong?
No,
Oh, did I do something right?
I was impressed.
By me?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Really, this paladin?
It wasn't so far the ritual. The rituals happen consistently, constantly. Every full moon.
I've been a part of 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
They're both a little bit of a bummer.
But not always like that.
That's what Nesta says.
But they are what they need to be.
I think that makes some amount of sense.
I was more impressed with the conversation that followed.
With Frogman?
Yes.
What about it? Are you listening to everything I say?
No.
Okay.
I have my moments. But when a conversation happens directly after a ritual dedicated to me, things seem to be pretty loud for a little while in that location.
That makes sense. So, as far as the conversation goes,
Yes, Star.site just.
You and Nesta did well.
thank you. We're trying to guide that little guy on a right path. Don't want him to do whatever he is cooking up in his brain. Or maybe temper whatever he's cooking up in his brain.
His intentions seem well-founded.
He's a good kid.
I know. Though, the things he wants to dabble in, the things he wants to look into, his goals are honorable. But when you go down a path like that, you are met with a lot of darkness, a lot of evil, a lot of things that will give you what you're looking for, only to corrupt you in return.
That's something I'm concerned with. He's a lovable little scamp, but there's something behind that.
You took well from Nesta. You learned very well.
Thank you.
What
She's a good teacher. Oh.
What I represent is guiding those who are lost. His goals are well-founded. He'll need guidance from both you and Nesta.
Are you having this conversation with her too?
There's something more important she needs to see,
Okay.
which is why I came to you. Because you're new, Frogman.
Breaks the fourth wall.
Hey guys, I'm here too.
It's Froggy! It is not a matter of more or less importance. I grabbed someone who I felt would listen.
You know what we're about to do, right?
I do.
I really want to save this city, but I don't think we have the time. But I'm also not sure if what we're being shown is true. Does that make sense?
Zeke and Alana.
Yes.
It was true.
What?
Was.
What does that mean?
Powers at play have decided to change fate.
Are you saying they were dead and now they're not?
Indeed.
How?
I don't know.
Are they safe?
I don't know.
Is Victor about to get into the vault?
I don't know.
I think he's lying.
It's possible.
You might not be the best person to ask about this, being as that you're like a god and everything, but I don't really know much about how magic works. Can he alter things that Nesta sees in her visions, or whatever the hell that she does? He's, his whole life he practiced illusion. Is this something he could illusion his way into?
Victor at a time was once mortal. The boundaries that held him to mortal existence applied for a very long time. He has since become something else.
Yeah.
And the powers that will come with that can often transcend what is normally understood. Is it possible? Yes. How to achieve something like that? You have to sell a lot of yourself for that type of power.
It's kind of up his alley.
It's possible.
I'm going to send all them to go on our airship to try to stop him from getting in the vault. And I'm going to stay here and stop whatever's happening here.
What?
Is there anything you can do to help me with this?
No.
Okay.
The bonds of friends are not easily severed.
Well, I'm talking about me destroying anything that gets in my path between now and liberation of my city.
I know. But I don't think they would leave you behind to handle that on your own.
So you're saying I need to trick them into leaving?
That's not, no.
Trickery.
Trickery.
You're saying I have to lay a clever ploy to abandon me to die.
I'm saying
What I need is a scheme.
you will have to choose one or the other. Unless you can somehow convince them. I can not intervene on the whims of mortals. I cannot force them to move in a direction. I can simply show them and request that assistance and help is needed. I did it with Nesta. You may be able to do something the same.
I don't
But
want...
understand that in others' times of need, would you so quickly turn around?
I mean, come on.
Of course not. Do you think they would too?
Depends who we're talking about.
All of them. Because I don't think they would.
I guess we're gonna find out tomorrow.
That is what it means to have faith.
Still learning that side of things. But I'm getting it more.
Maybe someday that will be a declaration.
Maybe. Is that something that you expect?
It is something I hope for.
Well, here's open.
Have a good night's rest.
You too.
Prepare yourself for the battles to come. Head to the tower first. If you can destroy what darkness permeates that place, I have something ready. I can help.
Well, now you're speaking my language. Thank you. Till next time.
Finger guns.
Be the guide in the dark.
Hmm.
She floats up towards the moon before becoming ethereal and fading.
Kind of looking around.
You feel
This
a
was kinda cool.
wave of exhaustion hit, and darkness takes you. Professor, you're awoken by near marine. Hey, little bro. Big bro, sorry. It's a power dynamic thing. I'm not sure.
I'm still taller than you.
I know you are.
Anything worthy of note out there?
Quiet night. Though eerie, the shadows move strangely out here.
I don't like that.
Don't know anyone who would. Well, no, I know some people who would.
Yes, I do too.
Keep your eyes about you.
Thank you.
This dome is neat. She goes inside.
She lives in a hurricane for the past 100 years, but a dome! Neat!
Ooh, third level magic.
Adorable.
Adorable.
I'll put my furs on and pop outside.
All right. Your watch begins. Please roll me a perception check. Disadvantage.
That's a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay. The evening continues forward. Feeling a bit of the bite of the cold. Every now and then you kind
Bit of the
of
bite,
walk
yeah.
into the dome. Get that wee break. Keeping your eyes about, stepping back out. Walking the perimeter, stepping up on top of that bit of stone that Jut's just hanging over.
Pride Rock.
Hmm?
Pride Rock.
Yeah. Half of it. Evening's continuing pretty quietly. If there's anything you want to do, you can, but otherwise, we'll move forward.
Did I check the box and see if any notes were left behind, or I've gotten any response?
Yeah, you haven't checked
I
yet.
died.
As you open up, there's a note laying down there. As you read it, it says, "That was a lot. Thank you. We're done with that. Move on to the next element.
Dear gosh.
At least she's not, you murdered him.
She might be putting out some fires. But
All my magic items destroyed.
In my low charisma mind, I'm just like, excellent.
very good, very good.
She didn't mention
So
her
thunder and
boyfriend,
lightning are
Lightning is good. Thunder is not.
okay.
There was nothing thunder that came through yet. It was a very high level chain lightning.
We'll change that in the morning.
All right. Nesta,
Hey.
as unconsciousness has taken you and you're finding rest, you suddenly feel yourself pulled. Your vision almost being taken out of your head and put into someone else's. And you see yourself, hands and knees down, looking directly at the ground, POV, first person,
Mm-hmm.
kind of heavily breathing. Looking around, you notice left arm, this mosaic, rainbowed tattoo.
Oh.
Victor chose you tonight.
Standing up, looking around, looks over, you see a human who's getting themselves off the ground. Hair's in a bit of a tangled mess, brown, but you recognize this as Nalana.
Am I Zeke? I am.
Are you?
You might be seeing through his eyes
Oh,
currently.
God. Okay.
What happened? I don't know. I was enclosed, encaged, trapped. There were a dozen other souls. You were there too. They kind of look down at themselves, each of them noticing large scar marks across their chests. Not again. Kind of. I don't feel the sigil anymore. But I'm alive. I don't. Nalana speaks up. Zeke, look. And as he turns, you see this large wall located on the side of this mountain. Rock extending up around, but carved out in the center. Or not carved, but open, is darkness. Zeke looking at it just, fuck, he's inside. And depending on how long we were out, he's gone. He kind of turns and begins to pace. You see, like, the hands coming up to the front of the face, wiping that away, looking around. Nalana just sits and stares. And for a moment, time passes where they're just quiet, thinking. Well, we can't go in there without the sigils. Well, we can, but we'll die. Again? I don't know. We need to leave. Nalana, we're going down the mountain. Gather what you can. Nalana kind of stands and huffs underneath her breath and starts gathering what equipment seems to have been pulled off of their body and, like, rooted through after their corpses were tossed to the side. Gathering their stuff, they begin to head down the mountain. I don't know how we're going to contact anyone.
Doesn't he have a scroll, setting scroll on?
He's used it.
You already used it. I think I know someone who can help. I think. Assuming she doesn't want to kill me when we walk through the door. I'll handle it. And as they proceed down the mountain, your vision fades. Enjoy that long rest, everybody.
Oh, thank God.
I thought you were getting
Including
drinking.
him?
Including him?
Oh, boo.
And a level up.
Nope.
Hey, hey,
Fuck.
hey.
We've come so far.
That hurricane was neat.
Have we?
Yeah,
Kind of haven't done shit.
It
since
emotionally become very far.
That's true.
You get to remain awake for the rest of the evening after your watch is done, because you've already had your 4 hours.
Watch it.
Kylus, you can wake up whenever, but if you'd like to sleep in, you
Passed out in
can.
the snow above the.
After you've gone out there and then passed out.
You didn't come in the tent?
No, I slept out there.
Oh, you did?
I
Please
have-
make me a Constitution
I have
saving throw.
the
Oh, that's right. You have
staff,
cold.
yeah.
Yeah, you resist it. You don't have to make the check. I forgot. Damn it.
So I'm just chilling in the snow.
Concussion.
It's good for head.
Nirvarine is one of the first to wake up as well. Though I think Frognan would also be waking up around this time too. You went to sleep well before anyone else.
I kind of just drop you.
Into the snow.
Oh, I'm in the tent.
Good morning, world.
Is there
and
snow
all
in there?
who inhabit it.
Just tempered.
It's
snow.
like starting to melt at this point.
Brutal.
It's mostly ground underneath it. You're awake, Frognan.
What's up?
You notice the professor barely as you're kind of looking through the dome that is present from Nesta's hut. You see the professor is outside, who's currently just like surveying the space. Seems to be keeping watch.
We met, kinda. Yeah.
Right.
I was out of it.
You were a different person.
Welcome to the squad.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you. How long did we get you for?
Maybe a couple more hours?
Why so short?
I have to go.
Why?
I did tell the rest of your friends. They do know why I have to leave.
Okay. I understand.
Something's chasing me and I have to go because of it.
Yeah, I understand. Was Nesta successful with her thing?
Oh no. I'm honestly surprised they got as far as they did.
Yeah. So what kind of magic can you do?
Lightning, thunder, wind,
Yeah.
a little bit of water and rain.
Okay.
My specialty is lightning and wind, though.
Yeah. My Wizardly Quill is a mechanical pen today for some reason.
Put the lead back
yes,
in.
it's 0.7 lead. Go on.
What are you doing?
Whatever you know.
What? Anything I know?
Uh-huh.
I guess it all started back when I was 4.
Uh-huh.
Just talking about home life.
Great.
what it's like growing up underneath her father and her mother, being the youngest in the bunch. Some embarrassing stories from the professor's past of
What?
getting in trouble
No!
in certain areas.
I need those written out for me at some point, or we'll
You're
talk
writing
during the
them
break.
right now. Oh,
Yeah,
Dominic,
yeah.
DM actually writing them out. We'll collab. We'll come up with something.
Mary, what have you done?
She's the younger sister. Of course, she's totally embarrassing shit.
And she's telling me about stories on what plane of existence right now?
The Feywild.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, talking about the Autumn Court, where they're located. Not exact details of where they're located. She seems to actually keep that a little closer to the chest, but she talks about the grandeur and the beauty of the different autumn colors that pervade the forests nearby. How she describes like certain trees that have like these deep crimson reddish tones to it, but flecks of gold inside as well. It is opulent and beautiful and natural in the most unnatural way.
And have you ever been to the Shadowfell? What's it like as a Shatter Kai amongst Fae?
I've been there once, out of curiosity. Different continent that I was on has a portal directly to it. Though it's closely guarded.
So have you been around this world kind of like your brother?
Not the entire world, but I have been to, what do they call it now? This is actually Dominic now, searching his mind.
What do I call my world?
The southern continent. I'm blanking on the name of the continent.
Oh, I'll just write down Southern Continent.
So remember.
Yeah.
It's not Valthea, is it?
Lathia, thank you.
Lathia, there's a magic I'm trying to crack. And
Right.
I feel like if I knew more about the world around us, it might help.
Mm-hmm.
There was a teleportation sigil that was in the Underdark by my family. I know Laminsa's making one too. What other ones do you know of in this world?
They're few and far in between, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Uh-huh.
Creating a central location for a teleportation circle offers all sorts of security issues.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's seen it can then go back to the whenever they want to,
Yeah.
good or otherwise. So there aren't too many within the world.
Oh. Maybe should I scrap the magic? Go for something else?
It, it has its uses over time, but the ones that I'm fully aware of,
Yeah. Maybe this campaign's not quite ready for it yet.
maybe this campaign's not quite ready for it.
Great, okay, I'll scrap it.
Booming with magic, my ass.
Again, it's a security issue, especially on the continent that's just like, whoa, magic.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Fascinating. So, your son taught me how to use innate powers in your body to modify your spells. I could do things like without people knowing. I can do them a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of ways do you modify your spells?
Let me look at my abilities. Well, I'm able to cast spells quicker.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Those.
got that.
I'm able to keep certain people safe from spells that affect a wide region.
Ooh.
So I can select people that I don't want being hurt in the
Uh-huh.
process and keep them safe. I'm able to cast spells, somatic, verbal components.
Yeah.
Yes, I can do it without those.
Are there ways for, like, if you're being more careful with your spell casting, are there ways that you could help me with that?
Buzzword.
Do what?
It sounds like you're being more careful with certain spells, right?
I can also heighten them.
Yeah. Oh, I love being taller.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, great. But
I can make it hurt a lot more.
as
well.
Useful occasionally, not usually the thing I do. But are there ways similar to like a spell scroll that I could do like a spell revision scroll or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
I really don't.
Okay. Good talk.
A lot of my magic isn't theoretical. It is
Yeah.
inside of my veins.
Yeah.
So, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. I just find that when you study anything that just feels intuitive, there's like two types of talent, right? There's innate talent and learned talent.
Sure.
I think that you can usually meet in the middle somewhere. But
I suppose it's possible. I've really just leaned just into talent.
I get it. Makes sense. You're pretty cool.
You're pretty odd, which makes you pretty cool.
Shaboy.
Don't know what that means. Never really learned Gnomish.
Shaboy.
I'll let you decide what that means.
It means, yeah, brother.
Modern slang.
That's just how Hobble Hollow, like whenever the Hollow Guard leaves, they're just like, all right, be safe out there, chaboy.
Bet.
Amazing.
Bet.
The rest of you are all starting to wake.
Wolfgang kind of like bolts up, tries to find Nesta.
Who's literally like a couple
Like,
feet away.
Kind of bolts up. Nesta! Oh, you're right there.
Ah!
Hi. Your eyes are big. Did you have a thing last night? I had a thing last night.
Either my thing's really good or Victor's really fucking evil.
What? Victor's what?
Evil. But we knew that already. I think your dad's alive.
You do?
Yes.
Well, then
Do you?
it's good. Then it's
Sound
good.
doesn't go out of the dome, right?
I don't
I don't think
know.
it does.
I don't think it
We can
does,
talk about
yeah.
it, figure it out.
I think anyone outside of the dome cannot hear. But I think it's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
I get sometimes I cross certain spells that are like
Yeah, that's why I'm like-
oriented, like when they're setting up safer spaces. Some
Yeah.
do, some don't. Some have a choice, some don't.
Anyway, I had a dream last night that I was seeing through his eyes, and he was alive, and so was Nolana.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Well, I spoke with Lunaris last night.
You what?
Yeah, should have led with that.
How did it go?
It went well.
What'd she say?
She said we did a really good job at the ceremony.
She did.
Yeah, she said you did a great job, and that, you're a very good teacher.
She said that?
Yes.
She said that's you?
Yes.
She said I was a good teacher. Sorry, that's really nice of her.
I might have said that, and she might have agreed.
That's okay. What'd she say about you?
Well,
Fucking weird.
she was complimentary. And I'll kind of look around. Is Frogman in here at this point?
I think it's just me and you two.
Yeah, I don't know how
Woke
far
me up with
Frogman
your
decided to go
nonsense.
outside of the
I
dome.
just felt weird, so I walked away. But like not far, just
Are you
enough to,
still
like,
in the hut?
I'm probably like just outside, and I looked at the spell description. It doesn't specify,
Okay.
so
Doesn't say if sound does or doesn't travel through. I would say it has to travel through because you guys had a full-blown conversation in the Underdark with those
That's
Dwargar,
true.
so it has to go through at least currently.
Okay.
Like a tent, like a normal tent.
Yeah,
I'm probably
it's just
within
nothing can
earshot
go in
then.
without
Gotcha.
your
Okay.
approval.
In that
I'm
case,
just curious if I hear it.
well,
Yeah, I would say you would hear this then.
And then
there's other things that we could talk about later.
Sure.
The professor has entered the chat.
Oh, good.
it's just a straight line in the snow, no steps. Just
Nervarine kind of hears you two talking, stands up, and begins
They're
to walk
alive?
out.
Yes.
She told you they're alive?
She heavily implied it.
How?
It's, that cryptic god stuff.
No, I mean, how are they alive?
Oh, I don't know, and I don't think she did either. Which seems weird for a god. But I don't really know much about gods, so I'm going to go with it.
Then it must be very strange how they came to be. If she doesn't know.
And so you had a similar vision?
I did. Yes, I was seeing through his eyes, and he was with Nilana, and they were in my dream the temple was open.
The
The
vault?
And they were too scared to go in it without the sigils because they said they would be killed if they didn't have them.
Wait, if
And
they're
they-
still alive and they don't have their sigils, I thought, how is that possible?
I don't know.
I have an idea. It's a crazy one. You should scry on him. Or send to him. Or both.
Yes.
Right
yes,
now.
Yes.
contact Zeke.
Oh my god.
Do sending first. Try that.
Yeah.
You only got that one scry, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do
Right,
one at
you're
a
right.
time.
We'll start small. Because then if he doesn't respond, I
Should
will know
we
it was a dream.
grab Kylas?
Where is he?
As we pan away from this moment real quick, you feel something kick your boot.
Sorry, Kylas can't be reached right now. Oh no!
She's gonna zap you.
Chain lightning.
I'm just gonna do one.
Oh god.
Okay. You take 3 points of lightning damage
Oh,
as you are jolted awake.
look at that. He's up. He can be reached. Turns
It's wild.
Certainly. Good morning.
I hate to rush things. And she sits down, looks right across from you. I know you had some things you wanted to ask me, so I wanted to dive into that as soon as possible. It seems like my allies are alive.
Oh, you're going.
I'm gonna have to go find them. It sounds like they're gonna need some help.
Zeke and Nilana.
Yes,
Isn't that a strike of luck?
isn't it? Please make me a deception check.
Yeah, buddy.
I thought you were about to say death save.
I also thought that was what he was about to say.
16.
power word kill.
All right. Please make me. It's up to you. Do you want to make an insight check?
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking fuck. 8.
7.
Ooh.
I rolled a 2 plus 5. She knows you're not letting on to more than you know. She knows you know more.
I know
She knows that you
Yeah.
know.
No.
And now you know that she knows that you know more.
What an intricate game.
She may be good at insight, but she's not that great at deception.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can swing away and pick him up in no time.
It's gonna be a while. As much as I hate to admit it, I do have to rest, but I imagine the Hour of Elaine can sport me while I'm sleeping.
My questions then. You fell from the sky. That person chasing you.
Yes,
They caught you, didn't they?
they did. You're wondering how I got away.
Exactly.
It's your father.
I thought as much. Ness took a peek at you. So you can be caught, even with the Arbor Lane on your side.
Yes. But it's rare.
What's she gonna do when she catches you? Strip you of that sigil of yours?
My issue is, if what your lot is saying is true, and the vault's open, this might actually be why I have a reprieve. She might just be heading in there.
Her and Victor will duel it out then.
Or come to a worse arrangement.
You have to put that out there.
All probabilities.
Alright. And you're what, going to play hero with Zeke and Alana and try and stop him?
I'm just going to keep them safe. Get them somewhere where they can be safe. And then I'm going to come back to your lot.
Well, Zeke's the hero type, so I feel like he's going to go for it.
Most likely.
Fucking idiot.
Maybe true. But he's gotten me out of scrapes before.
Doesn't change what I said.
Sure.
I think he'd embrace a new lease on life. Alright, well, that's all I really wanted to know. Yes, you aren't invincible.
Just immortal.
Perhaps one day I'll be too.
I hope you achieve it by safer means.
Well, if I become the Western Winds, it's a few millennia at least.
At least.
I don't know if the others have questions for you, so don't go saying goodbye now. Unless you're leaving.
There's a lot keeping me here.
Do I have to be the one that tells you to go?
Not if you don't want to.
Get the fuck out of here. It's about business.
That's your mother.
You notice her hands kind of tighten ever so slightly.
Nervous.
She's fighting an urge. She steps back a bit.
I'm not one for hugs.
I know you're not.
Suppose if the occasion is fitting. Come here.
Aww.
She comes up. Do you hug her?
Yeah.
No.
Can I see this? Because I was gonna go look for him to bring him into the tent.
Was I there? Was
You're
I
not there yet. In the midst of that hug, you both begin to float up ever so slightly, and then she sets you back down. All that hair begins to static and rise before being lessened.
I need a haircut soon.
If you wait, I'm willing to help.
Yeah?
Sure.
Alright, I have something in mind. It's very particular. And I know I've recently suffered a head wound, but I'm still absolutely gorgeous, and if you ruin it with some chop job, we'll have words.
Do my best. Been cutting my hair, so
Lovely, isn't it?
I've never done short hair. That's gonna be the tricky one, and mine's not as curly. But I have cut your father's before, so It's not new to me.
He's one for appearances, so.
True.
All right. Trim the sides down a little bit off the top. Still want something to play with, you know.
Sure.
I'll sit down for a haircut.
New character art.
New character art.
She kind of keeps not wanting to go, and then will turn eventually and begin to walk right about the point where Ranguin, you would come around looking for Kylas. She kind of bumps into you and just, oh, hi. There's a flush to her cheek and a smile she can't shake.
Aww, you make your mommy happy.
Wow.
This is what D&D's about. Making moms happy.
I'll just. Oh, hi.
Sorry. I'm about to hop out of here.
You might want to hear some of the Kylas.
Well, I heard a little bit of it, which is part of the reason why I'm ushering myself a little bit faster.
Why is that?
Zegan alon our life.
Are you sure?
You lot seem to be. And when gods start throwing visions to those who follow them, I'm not one to question it.
And what, you're gonna go help them?
They'll need it.
Thank you.
I think my time of running should be done.
You mean flying?
You get what I mean?
Sure.
Or maybe you don't. I don't know.
Kylas,
What?
come on.
Wait, I'm getting a haircut. Hold on.
Right now?
Yeah, here in a minute.
This is important, Kylas.
This is important too. I need to look my
Kylas.
best.
I like the idea that we cut to the scene where the conversation's happening and you are in a stool and we are all intently
She's got the
listening.
apron on.
Yeah,
I'm all
100%.
for that.
Yeah.
With the cape around
We
your
are
shoulder.
back
Yeah.
inside the dome and he is currently getting a haircut.
Great.
She's got the razor.
Works for me.
I'm gonna
as
roll
I
check.
just-
Okie dokie. I'm going to send the message.
Chop chop. Butchered your hair.
No, I'm just rolling really well.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna look so good.
He's
That
the
one's
best
not so
hair
good.
cutter in the world.
Okay. You cast sending.
I do. Daddy.
Papa.
Papa. Father. Hi. Gods. I think you're alive. Please tell me you're alive. I tried this before and you weren't alive. Bye.
Yep, that tracks.
I want more Christmas cards from you, Brittany.
My daughter. It is good to hear from you again. I am alive. I don't know how. My sigil is gone.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't counting.
Don't forget the I wasn't counting.
7 left.
Yeah, DM, have as many as you want.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, 7 left.
Victor is in the vault. Adjusting accordingly.
Oh, gods. They're alive. Victor's in the vault. They don't know how they're alive. This is
I was like, what are you doing?
Can
Yeah, I realized.
can I?
Also get a haircut?
Nira, you know I like my hair long.
That's fair.
Chop that ponytail.
Can I rack my brain for knowledge that might help?
As to why they might be alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That's gonna be a straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Yeah. I'll let, if you want to you can tactful.
Why can't it be a gay intelligence check?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Please make a gay intelligence check.
Yeah. Look, gay is in and gay is hot.
And be very careful about what that means.
I was about to like.
Which probably just looks like a regular intelligence check.
I was about to say, it
'Cause
looks
that's
like
all
it's,
it is.
it's the same
It's
thing.
the same thing.
He's gay, but he's also into classical music.
But I can
Sounds like a
Tactically
tactical
assess,
assess.
yes.
he was around.
Tactical gay assessment.
That is a 29.
Wow.
Wow.
Just shy of my DC.
30.
Rats. Not gay enough.
Guidance.
It was.
Retroactive
No,
guidance.
I tried.
It's after the fact. It's already been resolved. Sorry.
She's mid.
It was a 1, it's 30.
Damn it. Yeah, I kind of need them.
Sorry.
I need them before the roll is resolved. Yeah.
So if they're alive, that makes our time constraint even more important, no?
Now, also, if they don't have their sigils, who does?
Victor.
Glenn.
Glenn. Oh.
That was the vision that was given to Frogman.
I don't get anything from that.
Nothing beyond like a god's intervention. Maybe something happened inside the vault, potentially that released them. Like there's a lot of different things, but I'll allow Daniel can choose what the
Too
professor
many
knows in this
variables.
scenario.
Did Lunaris
What
do
you
this?
can hypothesize.
Okay.
No, she did not. She implied. She said she didn't know how this happened, but that she was pretty sure that they were in fact
I
alive.
think of the wish spell as an option.
And from what we understand, your god wouldn't do this, right?
No, she wouldn't.
Well, there's
It
the only
does
things I can think of are
feel like an
other divine intervention from other gods. There's
Possible.
something in the vault that causes something to happen, or a wish spell.
Well, from what I understand, we just need to plug ahead, yeah?
Well,
Has Kylus ever once mentioned the word wish to me? I don't think you have. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean,
Specific
all we can do
individual?
now is thank the gods and keep going, I guess.
Yeah, to Nekrovskia, to the airship,
well,
So-
to the vaults.
realistically, going to the vault is a terrible idea.
It's probably too
That's
late.
what I've been saying. It's a
I-
trap.
It's a trap. And not only is it a trap, but he has 2 of the 5 sigils. One is doing a decent job of hair cutting this guy, and the other 2 are right there.
Well, perhaps
So-
we don't.
What he wants is for us to come to the vault so he can have 4 of the 5 sigils, and then probably muscle his way. I mean, flying, no offense, probably isn't that hard for somebody that's as powerful as he is. Besides, the Gallifrax could fly, but he can fly now.
What
Yeah.
else does your sigil do?
Well, it becomes stronger in sight of the vault. Every single sigil does. It allows to extend some of its powers and abilities outside of yourself and affect your allies or those who are passing with you.
That's kind of cool.
But your sigil specifically.
Is flight.
Oh, that's why you were able to help us.
Part of the reason. That's more of an innate ability. The one that comes with the sigil inside of the vault is far more powerful than my personal ability to share flight.
So you're saying if we go to the vault, we'll be more powerful.
Those who bear sigils, yes.
But by association.
It's also meant to deal with the challenges and puzzles that are within there. That's why they become more powerful, because the threats that are in there require it.
So from what you know, and from what you've seen of our party, could we handle the vault?
We don't have a choice.
It's not a matter
Well,
of...
it sounds like we're discussing that we do have a choice.
Well, here's what I think. I think whatever happened at the vault has already happened. And now we save our friends and we do our original plan. And at some point, Victor is going to probably come for us. So all we can do really is prepare for that.
But there's not just one thing in the vault, right? Do you think we could handle the vault? Maybe not now, but
It's not the vault that's the problem. It's Victor that's the problem. And at this point, it's probably Victor's that's the problem.
but I mean,
Given time, yes, I think your lot are already on the cusp of being able to handle most of the things in there, excluding one thing on your own,
And that thing would be?
And that thing would be
the Sun and Moon Guardians.
those.
Well, Nesta and Wolfgang are in tight with the
It's a
moon.
nickname. They have nothing to do with Lunaris.
Is it a fight?
Oh, yes. And
And
it's
what-
not on this plane of existence, so you'll be planeshopping a bit for that.
That seems weird.
Well, how about this? We just handle things in Necroskia. I don't know why I have that accent all of a sudden. We'll just handle things in Necroskia, and then we'll move on to the vault afterwards, and hopefully Victor's taking care of the sun and moon, and he's quite weak, and we can just swoop in.
Well, it sounds like not the only thing, but one of the things we were
Okay.
most worried about were our friends, and
Right.
it sounds like they're currently
safe.
or
I
somewhere
mean, that was
near
our
safe.
time constraint. That was why we were feeling so much pressure to get back. But now that they're all right, I feel like we have more time here, don't we?
Yes, because, again, sure, Victor's in the vault. Yes, he's very powerful and can probably make it through most things. So if we go to the vault, it is either we're walking into Victor's trap, giving him more of the sigils, giving him an easier time to make it into the vault, or he's already used his own power to muscle through, gotten into the vault, and is now raiding the contents of it.
Or he got his ass handed to him, and now he's regrouping and trying to figure out what to do next.
Let's say number one. Let's say he got there and he can't do it. He'll have to leave at some point. He'll have to come find us to finish it.
You can't rest
Exactly.
inside of the vault for very long.
But the second option, he gets in the vault, he raids it. Whatever's in there alters the very face of this world, no?
Hold on, though.
Potentially.
Why would he bait us to coming there if he could just walk right in? I think he's inside, but I don't think he's getting to the treasure room or whatever the fuck it's going to be in this place. I think this is a matter of he needs us. I mean, he took apart Zeeg and Nalana. Sounds like he took apart Glenn. Like, he takes us down. He takes you two down. That's 4 out of 5 sigils. Why would you even have keys to a vault if you didn't need them in some facet or another?
I think that's fair. I 100% agree with you. The point that I'm trying to get at now, though, is if, even in a slim chance, he unlocks the contents of the vault, I think everything we've been going about is now for naught. Forgive me for saying so, but at that point, who cares about any of our hometowns? Who cares about trying to save one person? It sounds like the fate of this world is in jeopardy, and we need to stop trying to save one town at the expense of the rest of life.
But
No?
here's the other thing. If that's already happened, and we're still hundreds of miles away, there's still nothing we can do now.
Cable.
Wait, the
The
fastest
best
way there
to
is
get
still
there
the
is
airship.
the airship.
Yeah. So
Cable, how long is it going to take you to install that engine? Because you're in this room with us, I'm going to assume.
Yeah, it's one.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll take you to do the whole work to get the ship up and running?
Oh, I haven't seen the ship in quite some
All right,
time.
pretend it's like 25% destroyed or whatever.
Oh, okay, that's actually better.
No, let's say 50.
All right, let's say 50.
Let's say 50.
70.
Stop it.
That's not helpful.
Pressure's on.
No, I don't want it to be. God. If I have enough hands to help out, I could, in theory, a day.
A day.
A day.
we
That's
could
not bad.
stall for that amount of time.
Fine
I still think
hands.
going there's a bad idea.
People who can follow instructions accordingly.
I'm not saying we go there now. I'm saying that as information comes out, as Zeke can tell us more, as we can deduce more, as that crime scene is still hot, we need to keep our options open.
Well, yes,
Yes.
that's always a possibility.
Exactly.
All right, I have an idea.
So we go in there, we do this infiltration mission. We're talking about pivoting to scrap that plan completely, and I think it's too early to scrap that plan.
No, we're
Smash
still
and grab.
we're doing
Let's
this
go.
infiltration plan no matter what.
So we are going to do that plan. After we save who we need to save, you 5 are going to go to the vault, and I'm going to stay here and finish the job.
Yeah.
Like hell?
I'll stay
I'm
here with
sorry,
you. I have
what?
something I need to pick up.
It's
We're not splitting up
Excuse
the
me?
party,
it's
everybody.
not splitting up the party.
So
No,
we're
we're
sitting
talking
here
about
talking
splitting up the
about
party.
the end of the world and how we need to go to the vault to stop that, and you two aren't coming.
I
No,
have
just
something
me.
to pick up. I'm rather busy.
What?
What does that mean?
Power.
Of all the selfish, idiotic.
If
Power's
a
gonna come
moon
in
could chuckle.
quite handy.
Listen,
Yeah, she
we're
was right.
strongest when we're together. You all know this. Every time we split up, something bad happens.
Name 3 times.
Okay.
No.
It was
I
just
could
a
easily
tree,
do
all right?
Here's what I'm saying.
A very big tree.
Look,
Flying at
timelines are
80
different
miles
now.
an hour.
Things aren't quite as pressing as we thought they were. That doesn't mean minimize them. The threat's still out there. That's still something we're going to do. But we do this reconnaissance mission. We do whatever we can to help your people. We do whatever we can to help your people. We're gonna figure it all out together.
And we get an airship and become
We
captains.
will get in their ship, and we are captains. We're fucking badass captains.
You can scry, right?
I can scry.
Have you tried scrying on Victor to see what he's doing?
Not today.
Not feelings. All right.
No, I will do it today.
Oh, all right. But
I
no,
haven't done it yet.
Oh, right. Okay.
But also, remember,
today.
last time we tried to do that with Gallifrax.
It went off perfectly.
Yes, but there was a pushback that formed a connection that he could exploit
Hey,
in case things went wrong.
this is my New Year resolution. My attitude is fuck it.
I don't
like
think
this.
that's the best
I'm
attitude
a
for
big-
you to
I'm a big
adopt
fan.
right now.
You're scrying?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God.
Right, here we go.
This
Watch
is
the
great.
ears, Mum.
Oh, I start backing up and then nope. Actually, move closer. You're within my aura, so you have +3 to whatever fucking bullshit he's about to do.
It's not gonna do any shit.
All right.
No, if he's fused with Gallifrax, he probably has that ability that he warned us about if it failed, where now you're gonna go blind.
I'll be fine.
As you say, fuck it! Your head snaps back, jerkingly, launching you across the windswept plains over towards the Serpent Mountains, flying down into right past Nalana and Zeeg, who are descending down the mountain. Your vision goes right past them into this massive opening, passing through, focusing directly in on Victor Ravencroft.
There you are.
Because I rolled super
That's
fucking
where we're gonna take a
low.
break.
That's
You see him in his now combined form, multiple eyes protruding, new vestments, new garbs, new items on his body. He seems to have resupplied himself with some new equipment. And you see him standing in these gilded, immaculately designed halls. Roll me a perception check.
You have advantage.
Yeah,
I
so
do.
straight.
I rolled really good. 22.
Nice. Turning the vision ever so slightly, you barely make out piles of gold and gems and items sticking out, pulled back. Looking to the left, you see this singular glowing green stone, like a gem, encased in glass, floating in space, as he walks directly past it.
The time stone.
Walking, not even walking, floating
Green
forward.
one. It's the
He
green
kind of
one.
levitates some things, brings them over, tosses it to the side. He doesn't need it. Continuing to fly forward before coming up to a pedestal with these 3 crossing like bits of metal that seem to create like a stand. And in the center is a very large purple stone
Fuck.
floating there. And he
It's the stone.
It's the one that Holder wants.
It's the one everybody wants. It's the one he killed a pig for.
last reunited.
Wasn't the soul gem?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He begins to float before something flies past him, whipping around. You will not get your hands on this again. As his eyes snap, and your vision fades, jerking you back into your body.
So how'd it go?
It looked like a tendril of like shadow and darkness lashed out.
Relay.
So again, who has had that soul gem before?
Victor?
But you will not get your hands on this again, implies someone besides Victor that has had it. Who do we know that's had it besides Victor?
Pick had it,
Professor, you would know.
and
Professor?
Her name is Mina. She's the original creator.
Of?
that stone.
Of the stone.
She is also the one who was chasing your sister.
So they're not friends, at least.
All right, so
Perfect. They
That's
kill each
good.
other.
Yeah.
Good news. I'm not blind.
Love it.
Also good
Missed
news.
his haircut.
What?
did you get your hair?
More important things.
It's not even that different. So
It's quite different. You'll see.
The original creator was the entity that is chasing after my sister.
she's not chasing your sister anymore.
No, because now she probably doesn't need to since the vault is open. She was one of the main adversaries in the Everlost War. It was assumed that she died,
Yeah, there's a lot of assumptions about that lately.
but she was also a very well-known master of undeath.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody.
Sounds like she can handle herself, and perhaps Victor too.
Yes, but quite honestly, on the scale of things that I would rather deal with, I would probably rather deal with Victor than her.
That's
Why?
not great.
Just given her history, power, and
Is it
ruthless knack for not going away.
So one of them's about to have the soul stone.
Soldier.
Yes.
Whatever.
Same thing.
And wasn't there other information that I knew?
Gem and a stone.
Wasn't there other information that I knew about the soul gem?
You knew that Pick originally carried it.
Right.
After they took it from Mina and company present.
Yeah.
You do know when it was taken was actually in Nekrovska.
Do I know any of this?
Do I know what's in it?
No, you have no idea. You know its name. You have no idea how it functions.
Okay.
No one's gotten their hands on it who has been willing to talk about it. Or who didn't attune to it.
So theoretically, they're gonna fight it out. You said it sounded like they're about to throw down.
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna throw down. They're both horribly powerful monsters, essentially. So one of them's gonna die.
No.
But do either of them
but-
really die?
But then the other one gets it.
Well, Neary.
Maneuvering.
I see. That's what I had in my head, and you were messing with
It's a
me.
nickname.
Neri,
Right?
she said that they were in the room with the soul gem.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the vault? Does that mean they have access to everything in the vault?
Sounds like that's where they were, yes.
So it's too late to stop them from getting into the vault.
Correct.
So,
At best, if
Half-
you're able to teleport to the vault, pass through its trials, and get into the actual vault itself, maybe you can stop them from taking more, but it sounds like they're going to get something and go.
so half of these sigils don't even matter.
It depends on how strong you are. The only one that matters is unlock. You cannot get into the vault without unlock.
And we don't have it.
No,
Victor does.
Well,
Glenn has it.
Who had it?
Nalana.
Nalana had it.
Wish
That's
I
why she
remembered
got
was
the
my sister.
fuck out of there once Doubledan died.
And one thing at a time. Let's go save our friends.
I like that plan.
we're gonna have to go like we were originally planning to the tower. Lunaris said. By the way, I spoke with Lunaris last night. Everybody.
Cool,
Uh,
cool.
She
tracks.
said that if we do something in the tower, the darkness would not be as bad or something to that effect. Sounds about right.
Take out the darkness and
Something in the tower might be the source of it, maybe.
Okay.
And then that goes down. It means Gregor is not the source of the darkness. And then fucking Caldradan, right? That's his name? Yeah. He said he'll show up and help us out.
I will also say that is where the airship is located, is at that tower too.
So,
Perfect. That's all I
Cable,
know.
while I have you here in character,
Well,
if you have the ship upgraded,
yay.
we need to get back essentially to Laminsa. How long will that take?
That's hypothetical at best.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is.
We need a new captain. Someone who's not afraid to really push that engine and see what it's capable of.
Anyways,
Someone reckless, daring, dashing, dare I say.
you
Yes.
can.
Oh,
Her motto is fuck it right now.
I am.
We need.
Like life motto.
And how's that been working out for you, Ness?
Yeah, what you got, Wolf?
It's working great so far.
How long is it going to take that ship with the upgrade to get to Laminsa?
I will answer that once I've calculated it as
Thank you for working on that.
yeah.
And then, we add however far the Serpent Mountains are after Laminsa to the time. Point I'm making is the ship's not ready for a day. Let's say it takes another day, which I don't see how that's possible, to get from here to Laminsa, which, again, I don't see how that's possible.
That's not gonna happen.
So we're, several days out from the vault? That vault is cleared and they're gone before we ever show up.
Yeah, they'll probably have this figured out in at least 24 seconds.
I mean, how long does a fight with us take?
Normally
About
about
that.
that.
About 24 seconds. So by the end of this sentence, it's already over.
To be fair, to clear out that entire vault is going to be very difficult. There's a lot in there. So unless they're making multiple trips inside, which will take time,
Look,
things will still be in there.
Either way, we
A
need an
week?
airship.
Like,
True.
I'm putting this
Even
at,
if we got
at
there.
like a week right now before we can step foot in that vault.
I don't know what their luck was getting in there.
And so, regardless, the actionable items we have, we try to save our family and the airship first and foremost. We look for signs of the world fucking ending as a sign that we might have to pivot our plan. But then, other than that, we continue liberating Nekrovskia. And then, by the time the Dark Moon is gone, we get back to Hovel Hollow, we move them out, we save the Bart and his people.
He's already on his way here, theoretically. Hey, you guys want to contact him to see if that worked out, actually?
I can do that after this conversation.
After this conversation's
Yeah.
over, maybe start that conversation.
Yeah.
Be curious.
And we get stronger, we train, we
And
build
then
our
We
forces.
look for allies.
We look for allies, yeah.
Take what power's available to us.
Sure,
yeah,
reasonably.
seek it out by any means necessary. I agree.
The fuck are you?
But regardless, we're ready now, right? Let's stop chatting and get to work.
I think it's time to move.
Let's go.
All right.
Your hair looks lovely.
Of course it does.
Actually, does look very good.
It looks fine.
The back's a little shoddy, but
I can't see that.
She tried to carve a lightning bolt.
and she's like, oh.
I
It's
know.
okay, just other people have to look at it.
Yeah. That's right, my collar comes up there, fur's covered.
As you all prepare yourselves to move,
Right here.
we're gonna come back after these short break messages.
After these
I was
messages.
like, I have no messages.
I wish we had messages.
Or we're gonna go to a break, which is what I normally say. All right, we'll be back here shortly. It sounds
Join
like
us in the
plans
chat for
have been made.
messages.
The information's gathered. It's time to move.
Those kinds of
All right.
messages.
We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Shaboy.
Come back.
Oh, hey.
And welcome back.
Hey!
Sorry for the long break. We were trying to get everything.
We were yelling at
We were
them.
We were yelling at
Taking
each
peanut
other.
butter banana shots.
Yikes.
That too.
Real
It's,
bad.
I
wish
It
I was
is as
joking.
bad as you think it is.
I didn't do it because it sounds terrible.
Neither did
Yeah.
I because
It's like peanut
we're
butter syrup.
responsible adults.
When it
Oh,
pours,
It's
bananas
not
on
bad
top.
if you
I
clog your
didn't
nose.
do it.
when it pours,
Because
it
it's
looks like
gross.
corn syrup.
Otherwise, I would have.
It's not bad if you don't smell or taste it.
It's not bad if you don't have it. Bring us back to the moment.
Anyways.
On that note,
Are you good? No, you're not. Okay.
no, my dice are good tonight.
As you are all beginning to pack up camp, the dome is gone, the cold hitting your skin once again. Nirvarine looks to you all with her stuff packed up, ready to bounce.
Well,
Well.
it's been nice.
Taz,
Thank you for.
it's incredible
Hanging
how
out.
much can happen in a couple hours.
We have that penchant sometimes where we do that. You know.
Sometimes it feels like weeks have passed and only a little bit of time has passed at all.
It's one of those weird things.
You look so wistful when you're saying it. Like you can see the time passing.
I can.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like there's a screen in my face where there's like a chat going on and it's weird.
How very meta.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
Clerics are weird.
Is the tree still affecting you?
Use that bottle when the time
I'm
arises.
feeling fine.
Don't feel like you need to hold on to it. Use it when you need it. So
Good advice in general.
stay safe out there.
You too.
If you need updates on things, your friend over here can contact me.
Yeah, make sure to rely on her.
I will.
Get them to safety.
Mr. Nand.
I'm going to.
Sounds like they've been through a lot.
It's been great to see you again, Neri.
Yes.
When you see my dad, can you, I don't know, give him a hug for me?
Tell him Nesta says hi.
That works.
Right.
You could say Nesta sends a hug.
Sure. I'll
Okay.
do that. That's fine. She does run over to you and give you a final hug goodbye.
Give him a hug.
She says, "Oh, if you have one more moment,
Right.
pull out the box.
The box. All right.
Do you have a little thunder that could go into
It's
this?
not normally my specialty, but let's see what I got.
Oh, you should heighten it.
That's actually a great idea.
I
And
know.
actually, it's a great idea for a band.
Don't
I don't
sound
know
so
what that
surprised. We had this whole conversation earlier.
I wasn't listening. I might not have been there.
It's okay. I usually don't listen to you guys.
No, we know it.
It's not as great as you might think. It's really just re-rolling.
3, that's 10. Okay.
Yeah, we should retcon that to be maxing it out instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move this way.
You know, you should really dip cleric a little bit.
Okay.
It's not clear.
Yep. I'm really sorry about this in advance.
Should have done this yesterday.
I can only send it once.
As just energy begins to coalesce around her and the ground begins to shake, she disappears. Thunder erupting, and she will cast a 9th level thunder step. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fail, if that's what you wanted, I could have helped you with that.
A 9th level one.
Yeah, of course. Let's wish for it.
Wish whatever I
I
want.
don't
Yeah.
think a 14 beats her DC.
No.
Oh my god.
Did you say gay 14?
You take.
I don't think a 14.
Oh, sorry.
Now, feel straight. We've already established that.
Yeah, I know.
You
We're
take
sad
that.
about it, but
You take 60 points of thunder damage.
60?
Yes.
I'm down to 8 HP.
That would be down to 1.
Phil, you want me to try? I can help out too.
I just
Breathe out.
slide in the snow and then just
Right? It is the worst.
No, leave it.
Much better.
Leave it. We look good. No, it's
Closing
fine.
it.
We look good. We just can't see.
Perfect. Much better.
yeah, that's better.
fair compromise. Anyways,
Who needs to see?
Closing it. You've captured a 9th level thunder element. And we will see how that works for Paula.
You alright?
That's good.
He's murdered Paula. Paula's dead.
You know what? Phil, a little haircut and you'll be right as rain.
She comes running over to you, hand out. Grabs, lifts you up.
Does his arm go off?
All of my hairs.
Sorry.
It's fine.
The things we do for whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yes, exactly. For science.
Your family has a weird way of saying goodbye.
How does your family say goodbye?
Do you,
Not by throwing lightning and thunder at each other.
do you want a goodbye too?
No.
Oh. Right. Stay well safer than that.
we usually do.
Alright. Behind enemy lines, we keep science to minimum.
You don't have any healing you can throw his way.
That's surely not my specialty.
Alright, I
I
walk
got
up
you.
and hit you with my full land hands. So 40
Yeah.
HP for you, buddy boy.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
No.
Yeah.
No?
I'm gonna be
No,
like,
it's fine.
What?
I'm gonna be
You
like,
made the choice.
no, don't. Hang on.
Guess I'll just go fuck myself.
I don't want you to waste it on this.
On you nearly dying? Alright.
I'm not trying to kill him though.
Plenty of things have.
Mhm.
Plenty of things are gonna.
Right, so save it for those moments.
Well, good luck.
Alright.
Blessings
What?
upon you.
Fly fast.
as fast as I can manage.
Make a cool sound effect when you go away, like or something.
That's
All right.
weird.
It's not usually what mine sounds like, but
I'm workshopping it.
sure. Well, here, I'll give you a taste. She jumps up to the air.
Like Superman.
That was pretty cool.
And as she
It's a
begins to
Ducrosky
fly
thing.
into the storm, not inside the hurricane, underneath and through the storm begins to
I'm sorry, but that's incredibly disconcerting.
moving
Right?
away
I mean,
from you.
am I the only one who thinks that's weird?
No, I gotta learn how to do that.
Yeah, that's the coolest fucking thing I've seen in a long time.
I mean, it just kind of goes wherever. That's weird. Anyways,
This storm is like miles long too.
Would I be able to
Let's-
use hit dice?
During a short rest, unless you guys want to take like an hour to rest before moving forward, you could take a short
We're
We've
rest.
packing up
rested
and
enough.
doing our thing.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep part of this, I'll allow
Yeah,
it.
I lost 3 hit points, so I'm hurting quite a bit.
We'll do
Do you
a
mean-
slow pack
Yes,
up.
feel free to use
Rub
the
some
short
dirt
rest.
in it.
I go lay on hands and I go.
All right. So,
That way.
yeah, do we walk quietly or do we just march?
I say we march until we get there, and then we walk quietly.
Want me to fly us there?
No,
Why not?
I want to do this sneakily, which is not my forte. So what I'm thinking. Nope, never mind. That's not going to work. I was going to say we're going to try to sneak in the city.
Or we can be quiet if we,
We
want
can sneak
to.
into the city. We're very sneaky.
I don't know if there are people still in the city or if it's all monsters.
We
But
snuck
do
past
we
all
know?
those zombie things and
He has been saying he's throwing rather lavish balls, right?
Who said that?
We thought someone said that about.
Gregor did
Oh.
during time. It's what he recalls of Gregor and interacting with
became
him
Prince of
during times of peace and quiet. Yes, with the dome of darkness over it. Who knows?
But
I took a potion of healing and used
Okay.
it today.
So, what are the chances that the city is still a city and not a graveyard?
I think we just have to go and find out.
Cool.
graveyards aren't a bad thing. I mean, if we happen to pass any graveyards on the way, I don't suppose you could point them out to me?
I could
Perceptive
turn
lot.
undead if we come across any.
Yeah, that.
What do you need a graveyard for?
Got something I want to try.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's go. I'll figure this out when we get there.
So we're all packed up and we're heading out.
Yes.
All packed up.
Marching through the snow.
Marching through the snow.
Cable will be marching behind you all as well. His life is in your hands
Oh, sweet boy.
because he has nothing on him.
Dake is the day he was born.
Pretty much.
The day he was transformed.
That's right. We'll get you a wrench.
I'm gonna hang
That's all he needs.
hang back a little bit and just go over to Cable and give him my stun baton.
Oh, yeah. All right, I know how to use this.
30 seconds later, it's a gun.
Projectile
Nice.
taser. Excellent.
Wait, did he actually?
No,
Oh, damn.
he could with the rest.
Oh, okay.
Give him enough materials and he can start making some magic items too.
5 minutes.
What kind of materials?
Make
He
me those
need-
boots.
He
What about
needs like
boots?
he needs like access to a city.
You probably left them on the ship.
I've been working on the schematics. They're in the bag of holding right now. Life kind of got in the way, buddy. I got a good few days into it.
You know what? On the note of boots, since I'm not attuned to them right now, I'm gonna give Cable the spider climb boots.
Oh. All right.
Nice.
Oh, boots feel weird when you got hands for feet. But in a moment, the boots form and shape and actually give him
Become
his,
like those shoes that people wear.
yeah, like the
that are-
grippy toes, but
foot
have like
shoes.
a lot more actual grip to them. He's like, oh, that's great. Yep, that's about it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's nice. All right. What did these do?
They allow you to walk up walls and ceilings and other surfaces as if you can just walk on them.
Unfortunately, you will gain at least 4 more limbs.
That sounds cool. Fuck yeah. I hope they show up here. I don't know.
It's coming. Just
No.
just hold. Just
They're on
wait.
the back. You can't see them.
As I say that, I'm doing this.
I don't. Wait, what?
It's fine.
Okay.
That way.
We go!
Marching along, he's kind of swinging the stun baton, getting familiar with it again. All right. I will need Whoever is leading this, I would like the marching order.
I'm in front.
Front.
I'm right behind him.
I'll be behind him.
I'll be behind them.
Let me build this
I'll
out.
take
Actually, I'll be in the rear.
Wolf
For sneak.
from. Ooh.
Oh, fit in wherever I'm needed.
I'll be second to last then.
I've got Wolf, Frog. Who's after?
I'll be after.
Nesta.
Then Kylus. Then Professor. And then Rengwin.
Prof. It's funny when I shorthand all these, it auto corrects to the capitalization of it because I've done it so many times. It just knows. All right. Marching along forward, Wolfgang.
What up?
I would like a survival check at advantage since you know these lands so
This is
well.
my favorite terrain.
Did it? Well, okay.
Quiet.
Guidance.
You're not a ranger.
Yeah.
Guidance.
You get an extra D4 to the check.
Good guidance.
Good guidance.
I also give him guidance.
It
Two
doesn't stack.
14s, all right. Plus, what is that? Plus 0, so 15.
15, not bad. Maneuvering about the space, you do come across a couple of owlbears that are nearby. You catch them off in the distance before they even notice your presence. They seem to be.
Are they alive?
Yeah, they are. They're alive and they're kind of like facing each other down. They seem to like collide every once in a while and push
they're
off
against each other.
of each other. They're kind of like sizing each other up. You're not really sure exactly what they're doing. Who here has a good nature?
I have a +5.
I too
Plus
have a
three.
+5.
You two wouldn't know this. They're mating,
Mm.
or determining whether or not they should be mates.
I think they're wrestling.
Fair enough.
I have a hat on, and now as you can see to our left, and the two are Necroskia, we see some of the natural wildlife performing a mating ritual.
Who's winning?
We should see it as we keep going because
They push down a massive tree and begin to like shred it up a bit.
Damn.
oh, yeah, no, we don't want to see the beaver for
Showing
the
off
rest
some
of this.
wood. All right.
You all continue forward a bit.
That was an unbearable
I
pun.
would like a stealth check from everyone with advantage. So those of you who are at disadvantage, straight roll. Since you did notice these creatures before, it
Not
was 2
anymore,
dice.
baby. Mithril armor.
Love it. Love it.
13.
13,
14.
14.
28.
Okay,
Dirty 20.
nice,
17.
nice,
11.
nice. Tie. I say that beats it.
Tiger.
I
Meets it
think
beats it.
tie, yeah, I think meets it beats it in this scenario. You all quietly, assuredly move away before it starts getting a little too raunchy over there.
A fireball at them.
No!
Perfect. Saving throws. Here we go. Roll for initiative.
Eldritch Blast.
You've done that before.
Yeah.
Elder Brain Albert.
Yes. Moving along. It isn't long before you guys come to another section of clear of sheer cliff. I almost said Paul. Wolfgang.
Yo.
Off to the left-hand side of this sheer cliff facing, you can see where the top is. You can barely make out in the distance a very large tower, which is one of the watch posts. Up top, you see a number of swirling, swarming, what almost seems like black clouds. But you can barely kind of make out that cawing in the distance.
Okay. All right. I think the time has come for us to be sneaky because those things are going to see us.
Is this the tower?
No, it's a like a guard tower basically. The actual you'll know the clock tower when you see it. It's a clock tower.
Sure.
It's got a clock on it. So you know, sneakies.
Sneaky sneakies.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Alright.
Are you guys going to be going through the watch tower area?
Does it seem like we have an option to go somewhere else?
If you want to climb a cliff.
Then we're going to go through.
It's come cliff.
I think Cliff.
I think the closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm, no?
I don't think that's a real thing.
Love that
Oh,
play.
you are so smart, Mr. Man.
I saw that in a play once or something.
Anyways, these are our two options. We go through or we go around. The going around seems very dangerous.
Unless you guys have another thought?
No, I mean, if it's just a terrain issue, at this point in time, I think we're pretty adept at it. I think it might be safer to climb a sheer edge than to risk being seen.
Is it? It's not like a snowstorm or anything, right?
No.
Right? Yeah.
No, whatever storm was present left with
Yeah.
Niravarine, and as you can tell from your basic level of survival, it doesn't seem like there's one on the horizon.
I mean, conditions are good now. I mean, the slopes may be a little slippery.
Pull some climbing gear out of my bag. Have that.
We have some rope.
I got rope.
Oh, Kylos could fly us off.
Yeah, right into those things though.
They're a ways off. They're a couple miles down.
Well, still, though, if he turns into a shadow beast, I don't want to risk shadows
I mean, we can
communicating with each other in some.
muscle our way
That
through
would
this.
happen. It's worked out just fine. in the
I mean,
past.
does anyone got pitons? How do you pronounce it? P-R-T. The things that go into the wall.
I took
Piton?
them.
Yeah.
I took them
Yeah,
from
in Nomish.
Yes.
when we were at the placer the other day.
Yeah, give me a bunch.
There you go.
Ooh.
And some rope.
Yes, rope.
He starts walking up the edge and starts hammering them in and then looping rope through. And begins to climb up more. Looping.
Huh, we just had the
Continuing up.
artificer make us a path.
I like it.
He has high intelligence.
Has some lovely new boots too.
Well,
Yeah,
that worked
Not a
out
single check needed for him. He just gets to
Love
walk
it.
up the edge of this.
Wow.
pretty well.
That was a good idea.
He probably borrows about probably about 100 feet worth of rope, tying them together. Probably a bit of the mending and a regular one. And
it's so
I have a regular rope
specific
too.
uses.
I'd rather use my regular. I won't leave it
all right,
behind.
sure.
I heard that.
How dare you? Climbing to the very top, and he just gives like the okay
All right.
hand sign.
Get in my pocket.
All right.
I try to. using my rope of mending, I rope you to me.
Yeah, I'll piggyback on you basically
Sure.
with some rope to help.
Kind of. Oh, this is a terrible idea. And I start going for it, climbing.
All right. As you all proceed up the edge of this cliff, we will be doing so quietly, I imagine.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my winged boots.
Yeah, I'm flying as well.
Okay. I will say.
I can carry someone else.
Yeah, I will say for anyone who's flying, they are exempt from this check.
All right, I'll fly too.
All right.
Exempt.
I mean, if it's all the same, I guess I'll just get carried by him.
Looks like it's just you and me, cowboy.
Shall we?
All right. Please make me stealth checks.
At advantage.
Nope.
At straight roll.
No. If you're at disadvantage, you're at disadvantage.
4.
I
No.
rolled 2 10s.
5.
5,
11.
11. Okay.
We both succeeded. The DC was 1.
4 is very low.
As you two are beginning to climb up, you all taking flight, leaving behind. As you guys approach, Cable's just like, oh, fuck. Okay, all that work for fucking nothing.
By the way, I'm gonna wait until I see those two guys get up there before I actually fly up there.
Okay.
I'm flying up immediately.
Definitely not enough. Nesta.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going past them and kind of looking down, you look off to the right to check on those crows who have disappeared from sight. And you look a little further up and kind of fluttering inside of some of the cloud cover. They seem to be moving in your direction.
Stop! Everybody, stop moving. Freeze.
You guys are at the edge. You currently have no cover.
How
What's
close
wrong
are we
this
to
time?
getting up?
Crows, right ahead.
He's the closest being leading it. He's probably 30 feet away. You're probably 40.
From the top?
Yes.
Okay.
You're moving at half speed right now since you don't
Let's
have cloud
not
speed.
stop. Let's go.
Yes, let's just try and get to the top as quickly as possible. If we're noticed, we're noticed. It's better to be on ground than on a rope.
Right. Quickly.
Good thing you left that mending rope in your pocket. You might have to leave these behind.
I'm gonna.
All right. Climbing up to the top.
My rope.
What are you guys up to?
trying to
fucking
get into cover.
diving into the
Whatever's up
snow.
there.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we're gonna hide into some cover.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone, make me stealth checks.
At a straight roll?
Advantage?
No advantage.
A straight roll for me.
Nope. Disadvantage for anyone in plate.
Holy shit.
That's fine. Yeah. If you have things that give you advantage that make you
16.
16. Okay.
17.
Okay. 16, 17.
It's only somatic components. I'm gonna try to be molding earth over. He hasn't said it. I imagine he's noisy. I'm gonna try to give him like a bunker with mold earth to hide behind.
I'd say you can't. You're focusing on your stealth right now.
It is only somatic.
I know, but you're using your action to focus on stealthing right
I get
now. If you were a rogue,
Then I get it. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
8. 8.
Natural one.
14.
Wow. That was a weird one.
Damn.
That was very close.
Okay.
I already said.
Did you?
Yeah, he did.
16.
Oh, yeah, you were a success. Okay.
Damn right, I'm a success.
You find what cover you can, hunkering down
No, 6.
as the crowing gets ever louder and ever more
I
persistent.
don't want that.
As it gets closer and closer.
So from our perspective currently,
Mm-hmm.
is it readily apparent to us that some people are just struggling to be hidden?
I'm actively talking to you.
Yes, people are having a hard time keeping cover right now.
And
It doesn't seem like these things are acute at discerning who's hiding in the area. Though it does seem that seems to be their function. They're not like seeing through invisibility or anything like that.
So in that vein, in exactly that vein, can I deduce which 1, 2, or 3 of us is fucking things up for everyone?
Mr. Nand, I have something really important to tell you.
Shut the fuck up!
That one's pretty damn clear. Roll an intelligence check.
Great. General intel.
General intel.
Yeah, that actually wasn't even cocked. 23.
23. Professor's having a rough time.
The 2 of them. So
Got a 4.
it
Don't throw me under the bus.
Oh, you got a 4?
Yeah, I got.
Oh, yeah, these two.
it stands.
These two.
It
So
stands to reason that
These
those,
two.
if those
Not
3 were
in that one,
hidden,
though,
then
the
they're
one.
chilling.
His is clear. His is evident. You're trying to be like, okay, who else is struggling right now? And they're not having a struggle of like keeping from talking in this moment.
I'll cast
They're just having a hard time
a 4th
with
level
keeping quiet.
invisibility to get all 3 of them invisible.
Okay. Suddenly, you can't even see your own body.
I am under snow.
It is very much like in Lord of the Rings when those ravens. What are they called? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Come on, you fucking nerd. What are they?
I've drank a lot
Hide.
tonight.
Regardless, they flutter down into the area, cutting through the banks, and this is a large swarm. This is a huge size category swarm of birds that are flying through this space.
Normal sized birds?
Normal sized birds, but there's like 400 of them.
I pull up my flamethrower.
You back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give them
Just flying about the space, trying to discern who's in this area.
I stand up and give them a taste of democracy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The Creebin, the birds of Dunland.
Yes. I would like one more round of stealth check. The initial one was to hide. This one is to stay hidden.
Since I passed the first one, do I get a straight roll?
No.
Since I'm just freezing?
No.
Not clanking and clanking?
Since I'm invisible as a straight roll.
Invisibility doesn't allow for a straight roll. It allows you to make one while you're in line of sight. And as far
it's
as these
just
things
them?
are concerned,
It's
you're
all
in
of
line
us.
of sight. But the reason
Is
this
it
is
all of us?
happening is because you're invisible.
I thought so.
You know,
Yes.
you can't roll 3 natural ones in a night, you know?
Yes.
11.
11.
23.
23.
17.
17. Boom, boom,
14.
boom.
11.
As 14 to 15 of them swarm you,
Me?
and another 14 to 15 swarm you. And they're not attacking, they're just trying to notice for you especially, what the fuck is going on over here. because they're just like, I don't see anything, but something's here.
Oh, me and Rangwin are right next to each other, right?
Yes,
Yeah, we are.
And
You're right
rushing
in
over
front
to
of me.
yeah, you were.
Okay. And I can sense that they're all, like, above me.
Yeah, they're fluttering about
Okay.
before they start to swirl around, and they seem to be leaving.
Oh, I was going to do something before they left.
Yeah, go ahead.
If they're all huddled up around like that, I'm going to just kind of take my fist and tap my chest and hit the ground, and a destructive wave is going to...
Obliterating a ton of them. Go ahead and roll damage.
And invisibility.
They already knew we were there anyway.
Did
They were
they?
going away.
Yeah, they were like,
You
oh,
had to go tell their boss.
Yeah, they're going away to the grave. Hopefully all of them.
No. There's
Yeah.
hundreds of these things.
Love that.
It's just a little group went off and was like, what is happening over here? And then another group was like, ah, person! And now they're all starting to fly away.
The destructive wave goes.
Yes.
Oh, not all of them.
No, there's like 400 of them.
Oh, no,
14
never
to
mind, then
15
I-
showed up to cluster you. The rest of them are still
Yeah,
searching
he
for
said
other
just
things.
14
Yeah,
or
okay.
15 came down.
Scratch that then.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, this is it is a gargantuan size category swarm of ravens.
Raisins?
Raisins.
Right.
I'm just pelting you with raisins.
Worse, honestly.
So wrinkly.
Sounds terrible.
Okay, yeah, never mind
Okay.
then.
Yeah, no. That's a small cluster of them. Okay, never mind that. No damage or anything, no concussive blasts. But they do still swarm and begin to fly away.
Can I grab one?
What?
I just want to grab one.
Sure. Roll me a grapple check. Athletics.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20 minus 1. 19.
But it is a nat 20. We're going to make it a roll-off. Because I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Because I got a 19 plus 1.
Okay.
Compared to your nat 20
She
minus
should
1.
have advantage because it was nat 20.
No, the reason this is happening at all is because it's a nat 20.
Okay.
Out in the open. I'll roll out of here. Just highest number wins. That's a 19.
Natural 20. 5.
You win. There's your dice back.
Lucky girl.
You...
I cover its mouth. I cover its mouth.
Yeah, you grab its mouth. Just kind of like, ah!
What are you thinking?
Does this thing look alive or dead?
Yeah, what does it look
Seems
like?
alive, except it has 3 eyes.
It has 3 eyes. Okay, I cover its eyes. I hold its mouth and I cover its eyes.
What are you doing?
With it like under your
Yeah,
arm, otherwise
yeah,
it's gonna start
yeah.
flapping.
Oh no! I
Ringwood, give
just
me-
thought it would be helpful.
Ringwood,
Okay, I give it to Professor.
I take it, I snap his neck.
Well, that was unnecessary.
No, it was very necessary.
Ever so slightly twitching.
Stab his neck again.
I take it and just...
All right.
Beating it into the ground. It is a smashed, pummeled pulp.
I don't think we could have interrogated it because it's a bird.
You don't have druids in this group.
I
Is
didn't
it
know
dead
if
now?
it was a
It
bird
is
or
currently
an
dead.
evil bird or a
Not
shadow bird.
undead. It is
Definitely
dead.
a shadow evil bird. We should all be moving now.
Okay.
Fine.
Well,
Let's go.
What you doing?
Shaking.
Moving forward.
Moving forward.
Moving forward. Are we doing quietly or just go?
Quietly.
Quietly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want another round of stealth checks.
Tired of these.
More stuff happening.
Tired of these
Try
as the
to-
guy who
try
said,
to
you know what,
check,
we're going to do this
Dominic.
quietly.
That's true.
At advantage?
Huh?
At advantage?
Nope.
Even though I'm invisible?
Again, invisibility does not give you advantage. It allows you to make a stealth check while within line of sight.
I'm gonna roll that 20 anyways.
Roll that one.
Show enough.
Jeez, this is rough.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
19.
Okay. That's still a failure.
Yeah, we did it, guys. We failed.
We're a hero!
We're heroes.
In plate!
We should have just charged in.
No, we're doing it.
Stalking forward as quickly as you possibly
Committing
can
to the bit.
while remaining quiet. You travel probably 15 minutes or so before Nesta, you begin to hear a deep guttural cawing echoing throughout the space as you look up and beyond. A crow roughly the size of a dragon is flying towards you guys. You have a photo that reminds you of this thing. A drawing made by
Oh,
Masha.
Jesus.
A photo?
This is one of the deep crows.
Deep crows. What do I remember about these things?
You know they are extremely evil, very perceptive, and very strong.
Very perceptive. Perfect.
Is that a problem?
So, Mr. Nand, I was telling you, I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
Big things have happened.
Wait, okay. I was gonna shut you up, but I want to hear that in just a second. Hey, these things, smart or not?
I don't know.
These
Smart,
things,
perceptive, strong.
they are smart.
They're
Well,
not terribly smart.
Not smart.
Their wisdom is very good.
On a scale of like 1 to
They,
professor.
they still are roughly a beast.
Okay.
A beast.
Big yikes.
No, that was a while ago.
That was my phrase before the festival. You stole my phrase for the festival.
It's true, I did.
Geyser Festival.
Flying overhead.
This would be a great opportunity
Soaring
for that
right past
dragon
you
to show
guys.
up and kill that thing.
Past
Okay.
us? Did you say it
Flying
flew
right
past
past
us?
you guys.
It's sauce. It's sauce. It had
Flew
to.
past us.
I mean, look at us. As stealthy as ever.
You eat it.
Well, it might come back, but we should keep it moving.
Yes.
Who puts a rock there?
Oh, nature. Nature
Kylus.
does.
We can
For
take it.
Christ's
Should we surprise it?
I don't think they're surprising it. It must know that we're.
It was like 100 feet in the air, too.
That's not a problem.
Am I still invisible?
Fair enough.
I'm still invisible, aren't
Yeah, you three should be invisible.
Professor's
Yeah,
not though.
less an
Right?
hour.
Oh no, because you didn't do that
Yeah,
thing.
you
I? What
Yeah.
if we
Yeah,
fly
you're
up
still
and
invisible.
attack it by surprise? While we're invisible. When he sees us coming.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go.
Should we separate? We can draw it out, and maybe you can catch it from behind.
Yes, but do you know if this thing can?
I do my best work from the back.
Does it have augmented vision? What if it can see you through your invisibility?
Okay. It might be
I
too
don't
late by now, anyways.
know.
So we
At
break
this
past,
point-
yeah.
It's probably 500 feet away.
It's a nice thought. Let's keep going.
Well, we have that
I could have taken.
in consideration.
Okay.
Let's just try and keep an
Let me
eye.
at him. Let me at
Going
him.
forward.
We'll keep an eye on the sky.
Continuing forward, you head into a deep set of forested area. A few redwoods in the
Well, that's
area, a
good.
couple pine trees, giving you a lot more cover.
Nice.
Moving about, you start to feel the incline as you are trekking uphill in some very deep snow right now.
How long does invisibility last for?
An hour or until you do something extremely active.
Attack or cast a spell.
About 15 more minutes pass before you all break out of a clearing. For those of you closer to the front, you can see a massive pitch black dome of pure darkness off in the distance. Not the color black, like void of any existence, like there's a hole in space.
I would know that's where the city is, right? Outside of the fact that it's obviously that's where the city is.
Yes, it is massive and covering a huge span, miles of space.
Okay.
Where's the tower?
Ahead of you, you also see a number of farmlands that are currently destroyed in pieces.
Can we see the tower?
No.
No,
I think the tower's in the black.
it would be inside that darkness.
How do we get inside the darkness?
We walk in. So,
You also see, you would also see, someone crawling on the ground.
A
Male,
zombie?
looks humanish. No, they seem to be panicked. An intense look on their faces. They're kind of crawling forward, and parts of their entrails are dragging behind them.
Ew. Kill it.
It's a person.
Wolfgang
Healing
goes.
word.
Healing word from a distance. All right. Your invisibility fading.
The ISR turns to you.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for healing.
That's 11.
All right, 11 points of healing. As miraculously, the entrails like gather up and like roll back into his body,
Additional?
seeming back in. He's like,
A reverse roll.
How far is he?
you're probably like 30 feet away by this point.
Can I tell who it is?
Seems like some farmer villager.
I
Wouldn't necessarily know him by name.
rush up to him. Hey, how you doing? Come with me. I kind of help
Wait.
him up.
No, it's a trap! As bursting out of the snow, these emaciated, skinny creatures with these long, lashing tongues and extended claws look at you, bald, with pointed ears and yellow eyes. As they come rushing at you. We're going to end there tonight. As we're going to go into a bit of combat right when we start in next time.
You fuck.
We don't have time for
Are they
a full
undead
fight
looking?
tonight. Yes, they are very much. They seem undead. Well,
That's not ominous.
this was an interesting session. But it seems like we are just outside of the edge of Necroskia, with that dark dome towering in the distance and some undead present before you. We will see how this unfolds.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be back here same time, same place. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Good night.
Mm.